Well, any city does.
Yeah.
I don't know any city that doesn't stink in some way.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to D&D Roleplay.
Fuck
I
the
am,
French is what we're saying.
Yeah, I'm the Game Master, MisterGriss. I lost my train of thought. Joined today by Aidan playing as Sam the Barbarian.
Hello.
Conna playing as the monk Blaz.
He's
Might have
peeing.
gone to get his food. Peeing again.
It's still peeing.
Yeah, you twat. I said yes, you deaf pricks.
Did you say yes?
Yes, you fucking deaf
It
pricks.
did not come in through onto Discord, so
No,
fix
nobody
your-
heard you
Fix your
yet.
key in sentence, son.
Excluded playing as the human cleric Nolen.
I'm not racist.
And Mckadow
But
playing as the tiefling Bard Snow.
I am racist.
Oh. Welcome.
Unless
Like last time we
fucking-
played Lethal Company.
I was gonna say unless you're a damn Mexican, but couldn't get it out without laughing.
Last time we played Lethal Company, when I woke up the next day, my friend was like, "Why are you screaming about a black guy?"
You were dreaming about black people again?
No, I remember when we were playing, I just
I
started
know.
screaming black guy. Yeah, that's why.
Lethal Company, yeah. Oh dear.
How lethal was the company?
Pretty bad. I mean, one of our party members kept walking up and ringing a bell and dying because he's an idiot. Chris.
I never rang the actual bell. That was other people doing it. They killed me.
Wrong! I've got the fucking footage, Chris. It was you 5 times.
What?
Me and
No,
was standing in the
I-
ship and
How
along
would
with
your
Excluded.
footage show if I'm ringing the bell? I never rang the bell once.
Yeah, it was Aidan, and then Gris
Yeah.
rang it once, and it took him.
Oh, Mckadow prove him wrong.
I'm
Yeah,
behind
like,
Chris.
How would
you
your
rang behind him?
footage show that? You don't see my perspective.
Because you went out and said, right, let's go sell this stuff with a bunch of stuff. Then Aidan was standing beside me, and then all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. So I took you at your word, sir.
I think this was the first time Gris was trying to kill me, but he killed himself.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
first.
Very
Yes, that's what
possible.
you. I meant yes, because you came back and you're like, oh, I don't know what happened. And then you're like, I was trying to kill you. That's it. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, no, the second time that was Aidan, I think.
Yeah,
I think I
there's
haven't got
one
that
behind
far
him.
into the video. I only started doing like the first hour so far.
Yeah, we're missing Destructore, our
he's
fairy
not here.
pixie, who wasn't here last time either, I think, but he said
Mm.
that he'll show up. So we'll see if he jumps in or not. But yeah, we're still at the Witchlight Carnival. You talked to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. You found out some stuff that they use, that they're gonna crown the Monarch of the festival, and that the Monarch can request some stuff from the owners. We continued doing some of the carnival games around. Definitely not cheating to get more ticket stamps than you're allowed to get. And
Oh no, the Dragonborn's a filthy cheater.
yeah, as dusk is starting to fall,
What did I do?
evening
cheated.
is falling over the carnival. They've announced that the festival, the event to elect the monarch is gonna start, and you all made your way over to the big top. And that's
Or the
where
big
we
top.
left off, right at the big top.
Hey.
So you see, like, more and more people are like going inside of the big tent.
Is there a big queue, or can we just walk in openly?
It's like it's a big crowd, like going in like at once, like through a big like entrance in the tent, but there's no real like queue. It's just like a mass of people filtering in.
Yeah. Alright, let's just head on in then.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on. How long is this gonna be? Do we know? Probably like an hour. Everything seems to be an hour.
Yeah, you don't really know, but an hour is a fair guess.
I'll run over and get a refreshment from the stands.
Okay.
Get a drink.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
for the-
I've got my whiskey. I'll use that.
Okay. Spectators start to take their seats on on the edges of the tent on the outside.
Should we take a seat or do you want to stand by the ring?
Let's take a seat. We've been running around a lot.
Yeah, I've had a lot to drink, so wouldn't mind a wee sit.
Okay, cool. You all find a seat. Are you sitting together as a group?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Eventually, Mr. Light will enter the center of the arena. Spotlights start shining on him. You notice that Mr. Witch and the Displacer Beast that you saw by the Lost and Found area is standing on the sidelines, just watching as Mr. Light gives an opening speech. This is what Mr. Light looks like, if you want to remember.
Okay.
Welcome all, good evening, to the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. It has been an eventful day in the carnival today. Many things have happened. Many interesting things. And tonight we will be crowning the Monarch of the Witchlight Carnival. This Monarch will have privileges while at the carnival and will be able to request anything they desire. You see a hat box sitting in the arena next to him. He opens this up and he removes a crown of golden butterflies from the hat box.
Butterfly.
He raises it to above him to the sky. The light shines on him, everybody goes oh, it's a very nice golden butterfly crown.
I want this. It's pretty. It will look pretty unmirrored.
It will now be time to pick the monarch of this of the carnival. So this a little bit out of roleplay. I've been keeping a tracker of stuff people doing other than increasing the happiness. So everybody that has really increased the happiness has a chance of becoming the monarch. And then depending on the kind of stuff you did during the different mini games, bumps you up or bumps you down, depending on what you did. And the one that has done the most achievements, I guess, during the Witchlight Carnival is Nolen, the Cleric. So Mr. Light raises the crown and calls Nolen forth from out of the crowd.
Really? What
Yeah.
did he do? I would have thought it would have been me or the Dragonborn.
Both Nolen and Wizard dropped a button in the Calliope monkey his cup.
Yeah.
Both Nolen, Blaz, and Sam got a point on the gondola event with the geese.
Okay.
Nolen got a point on the dragonfly.
Wait, a point for the geese? What did they do in the geese?
Impress Federine, the geese with their conversation. Nolen used animal handling on the dragonfly, which gave him a point. And Nolen succeeded on his intelligence history check at the Hall of Illusions to know that Tasha and Inkwil are one and the same.
I thought I'd impressed them with all my cheating.
Yeah. Do you want to... I guess I can say what you all got points for. Blaz got an extra point for in the Pixie Kingdom for actually going in the Pixie Kingdom and playing the hide and seek there. Blaz and Sam and Nolen got gondola points. Nolen got dragonfly points. Nolen got the Hall of Illusion points. And Blaz and Snow got points for the snail racing.
Oh, the snail top.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would be the big top. Okay.
So, yeah, he calls you over. Nolen, come and receive your crown.
I'll go, Chris.
Okay, he places the crown of golden butterflies on your head, and starts knighting you with his Witchlight vein, his scepter that he's holding in his hand, like on one shoulder, on the other shoulder. You are now crowned the Witchlight Monarch.
You got great wings. I'm watching to see if any like magical effects are going to happen here. This seems very much like a ritual. I'm not a wise person, but I have been around magic all my life.
Happy clowns shower you with glitter. Just glitter starts raining over you, Nolen, as you're being crowned. Mr. Witch approaches as well, and Witch and Light, both of them together, take you on a circuit, on a round through the stage, like pretty much just walking a circle, like, look at our new monarch, to like parade you in front of the stands, as you notice Palasha the mermaid in the background is singing a joyous song, and pixies flutter all around.
Yeah, clap, you peasants.
I'll start clapping.
I'll breathe fire at him.
As he moves past.
Create a minor illusion to make it look like the cleric's pants split in half.
Oh no, not the pants.
Not the pants.
Yeah, they parade you around for a bit, like it's all very festive. Once Palasha's song concludes, Mr. Light leads you on a parade through the entire carnival. Like they leave the tent. People start like following behind in a parade. People are dancing, juggling. Like there are fire breathers breathing fire. The fairies are fluttering around. Just like a happy parade through the whole carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Burley, the bugbear, he approaches the rest of the party that has not been crowned monarch, and says that that you will be escorted to follow along with the parade if you would like to.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, we'll follow the cleric.
Yeah.
Make sure he
You're
doesn't
like-
get conquered into the Fey realm.
You're like the honor group right behind the monarch, and then the rest of the parade behind you as you walk through the entire carnival. Eventually, Burley says, "Oh yeah, I have to go and set off the fireworks. Enjoy the rest of the parade." And he leaves from the parade.
His brother was just murdered. I'ma follow him. I can't get my way out of there, Griss, and follow him.
Hey, like dancing your way out, follow him.
And then fall behind.
Nice. Yeah, and now that you have been chosen as the monarch, Nolen, you notice that there is like a spinning thread of golden light that is like winding around you. The mood in the carnival is very positive.
Yes, I'm the king now, Griss. Everyone else is below me.
Eventually, as you continue parading through the whole carnival, you end up back at the big top at the main tent, where you'll be guided inside again. But before you go inside, please take a look over there. And a massive like display of fireworks goes off. Very fantasy D&D style fireworks, like images of dragons and stuff like that explode in the sky. Snow, you follow Burley, and you notice that he goes to like a secluded area that is being guarded by some of the other clowns and jesters you've seen in the park, that has like an area ready with a bunch of tubes to set off the fireworks. Yeah, he'll before setting off the fireworks, he'll look back as like, "Oh, I didn't notice you there. You're not going with the others?"
No, honestly, I was more worried that you were going to get killed.
Ah, I see. That's very kind of you. Would you like to assist with the fireworks?
Certainly, I can certainly give it a go.
It's all been set up already. You just have to pull the little string behind the tubes. I'll start at the left one, you start at the right one, and we'll meet in the middle.
Does this look like it's set up correctly as a person who's, used this shit before for stage shows and stuff?
Are you just looking at it or actively investigating?
Actively investigating. Because I'm worried that he was going to come over here and get blown up.
Okay, do me an investigation.
Or... Yes, York, yes. I'm done.
10. Yeah, you look at it, you look at like how the what are the little pieces of rope called again on like cannons? The fuse, how the fuse is like set up for the fireworks and stuff. And to you it all looks like it has been set up correctly with your 10 investigation.
I shall light it up then. Wait a minute. I don't have matches.
It's just a pull system.
Okay.
You pull the rope and you see the fuse in the device ignites upon your rope pull.
Yeah.
And you start setting them all off. You meet in the middle with Burley, who's looking up and is looking very content and pleased with his work as the fireworks are like popping off in the sky, illuminating the dark sky. Because by now it's become like dark out.
Yeah. You gotta watch the pretty fireworks with him for a while.
Nice.
I'll pat him on the back, the lower back, because I'm so small.
Back at the big top, once the firework display ends, you're guided back into the tent. And you notice that the carnival outside is beginning to wind down. All the little stands and carny attractions and stuff are starting to close as they are also making their way towards the big top for the final celebration.
Oh my god.
Once you're back into the big top, the crown of golden butterflies that you're wearing, Nolen, just teleports back into its like hat box.
No.
The hat box is being carried away by a clown. And now that you are the Witchlight Monarch, you get a charm, which is called D&D rule-wise, they are called supernatural gifts. This could be blessings, charms, all kind of stuff. It's in the Dungeon Master Guide. You get the supernatural gift as a charm called the Charm of the Monarch. You instantly, as soon as you get this, you instantly become aware of its benefits, so you immediately know what this does. You get the Charm of the Monarch, you can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have the wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a +5 bonus on all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour. After you use this charm 3 times, it vanishes from you.
Nice. Does it have an item for that?
No, it's just text.
I guess I'll make it. It would be under equipment.
Yeah, you can add it as like an inventory thing or as a feature.
Beautiful birthday. I knew you were going to get wings. 3 times, no. Oh god, what if you don't realize it's only 3 times?
Yeah.
I
You just
do
jump off a cliff on the
realize
4th
its
time.
effects.
Ah!
Yeah.
I do know its effects.
Yeah,
So
I take
I know
the
you know-
I know you know its
Why
effects,
is
but
it
what if you
not
didn't know how
working?
long it lasted? You know, imagine how
Oh.
cruel that'd be. You're like, I'll try it 3 times just to be safe. And the 4th time, you're just like, okay, time to jump off this giant tower.
Yeah, the show continues inside of the big top. It's pretty much just continuation of the shows of earlier today. Halfling Contortionist comes back for another round, like that kind of stuff. People are celebrating, partying. You have like an honor VIP area for yourself now, Nolen, that your friends can join you in as well to have like a better look of all the performances.
No.
You're constantly getting showered in like staff of the carnival coming over to you and presenting you with drinks and food that don't require a ticket stamp. You're just getting these.
Man, how could I say no to free food?
Yeah. Yeah, this goes on for a while. Do you just sit back, enjoy the show for a bit?
When do I get my wish?
What did you say?
Didn't they say that they grant the wish of
Yeah, you get one request.
whoever they crowned?
Whatever you want.
Yep.
If you don't
Whatever
ask-
you want.
If you don't ask for the carnival, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
If I don't ask for what?
The carnival.
We have
Ask
a
for-
mission.
Yeah, but if we own the carnival, we can get to the fairground.
We don't know how. You
We
know how
own the
this thing
we own the
operates?
people.
Well, we don't own the people.
Well, we own the people. If you ask, we can own the people.
Yes. And yeah, an hour passes. Blaz, Sam, and Snow, I guess. What are you guys doing during this hour of people just partying and making merry?
Chilling.
Okay.
How many people are making merry?
There's at least like 80 people in here, if you had to guess.
This is a family event, right?
Like that there are people here with their families, like children, adults, and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
People should really not be making merry then. In front of all those children. Well, I emptied myself earlier to my memory, so I have a little bit more to eat and drink. I had to clear my throat then.
I sneak up behind the Dragonborn.
I'm just going to relax. Do I see her? Do I see this small red woman coming up behind me?
You definitely do. She is pretty hammered by this point.
Oh, you can do
Like
me a stealth if
she
you want
drank
it
a
now.
shit ton last time
No.
when you were not here.
I will allow this, but you know, if I see her, like, I'll be aware, but I'll go along.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like she's like actively crouched down by. It's just tiptoeing up to you.
Roll a stealth, Snow. You have to beat a 12 to beat Blaz's passive perception.
Oh, God.
Does he get disadvantage because he's fucking drunk?
Oh,
Oh.
12. On the number
He
beats
beats
it,
it.
right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, Blaz, you spot Snow out of the corner of your eye, your lizard eye.
Wait, does my stealth check beat his perception, or does his perception beat my stealth? How does that work? I'm not sure.
You had
This
to
will be
beat
yours.
his passive perception.
Which means
Which
doesn't
means
seem-
he stealth. He can't see.
Oh,
him.
you successfully did it. So yeah, Blaz,
12,
you do
12,
not
yeah.
spot Snow out of the corner of your eye.
But you
Thought I
smell-
saw her. That I
smell
had
her.
something in my eye. Yeah.
you smell the alcohol. Oh, I come up behind him and just go, what was that about emptying yourself? You find a nice lady?
Uh,
Put
no,
my arm
no.
around you.
I used the restroom earlier.
Ah, you went for a piss. That's it
Yeah.
then. So, wasn't expecting the cleric to win.
Well, weren't expecting him to be alive, to be honest. But you know, God.
Yeah.
Dies
that
one
great?
day,
He's
gets
like a
crowned
zombie
the
or
other
something,
day.
right?
Why did you want to win?
Yeah, it was a very pretty crown. I don't mind it.
I think you're pretty enough.
I turn a deeper shade of red.
Believe it or not, Blast likes the color red. Who would have fucking guessed?
Oh yeah.
I'm only 13, sir.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
I was going to make a joke then, but I'm not going to. We'll move on.
It's legal.
Uh,
Oh, you had to
Where
ruin the
are
run.
the others?
Oh no, they heard that you were 13.
yeah, eventually, both Mr. Witch and Mr. Light
Joker.
approach.
Kingpin and the Joker, got it.
The Witchlight Monarch and his friends, if you would like to follow us back to our caravan in the back, and we'll hear you out. You had a request that you asked of us earlier, something about how we travel to the other realms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, where'd you come from?
Guides you back, all of you, your group together, back through the magical thorn bushes that they slide open that reveals all the carnival wagons in the back as they take a sit.
Do they need some privacy while they do that?
as they take a seat.
Ah.
He wants to sit on the toilet.
Don't think you can see to the toilet, bitch.
Come be a son of a beach.
So, blessed monarch, what can we do for you this fine evening?
Or drinks. No, she's not. I know he's not talking to me. I'm still answering.
Chilies.
What's the reaction to her answering?
No reaction. They're just looking at you.
Wow, rude.
That's what I said. How rude?
Well, I feel like we discussed this before, but we need a way to the Fair Realm and back here.
I see. If that is what you desire, we can surely help you and your friends out with this.
Yay.
Your companion requested more drinks. Is this something the monarch desired?
No. You get one request, don't blow it. He's tricking you. He's tricking you.
Just forget
I'm
about it.
I'm poking you in the cheek when I say this, by the way.
Just
Okay.
forget what she said.
Well then please follow us. And Mr. Witch and Mr. Light start walking away. Do you follow behind them?
Yes, but I'll turn around to Sam and say, we never discussed if Luna's coming with us to the Fair Realm or not.
Oh, I get a Witchlight.
Who?
Luna,
Oh,
your girlfriend. Come on.
so I didn't hear you say Luna.
Yeah, you said she's coming for the festival. Is she coming with us to the Fair Realm?
Yeah, I don't know. Luna, you can move us to the family.
No, you guys aren't being very quiet. Everybody can hear you, right?
Yeah, you guys are talking about someone right in front of them. It's kind of rude.
Yeah, come on now. Even I have better manners than that.
That's why I'm asking her, you fucks.
No,
Didn't sound like
Blaz, we're
asking.
talking about the cleric. He's asking you instead of her, like she's not her own person.
No,
I don't,
I don't think I'll travel to another realm today. I think I'll head back to our house in town. Take
Back-
care of it while you are gone.
Sorry, I'm just going to interject with drunken rambling occasionally.
Don't die to
Wow.
goblins.
Well, I suppose this is where I'll take my leave. I'll start traveling back towards Long Lake. It was a pleasure traveling with all of you and enjoying the festivities. Hopefully we'll meet again after your adventures.
Bye.
Yeah, but
Bye.
We're probably all gonna die.
NPC gone.
Nolen, I've got a
Yeah.
question.
Oh,
You can ask
go
away.
When you died, did you lose all your manners as well? That was
Did
very
you
rude.
lose all your manners?
Whoa! I don't know if I ever had any to begin with, to be honest.
Typical.
are we following them, or we're just gonna stand there
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
talk?
we're walking as we're
We're walking
talking.
and talking. We can do two things.
Well, I can't.
I start pouring more whiskey.
Where did she get all this whiskey from?
From her father. You gave him a bottle of whiskey back in the thing. So she's just been drinking from the bottle.
Yeah, and as you're following, you notice that you're heading into the direction of the Hall of Illusions, where all the mirrors were.
Oh, where the fuckery happened.
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh, who fucked who?
Why are we going into the fuckery place?
The fuckery place?
The place of fuckery with in the head with the magic and the mirrors and the oh,
Ah, you have visited the Hall of Illusions before?
that's it. That's the word. Oh.
Yes.
I see.
I'm liking this. This is fun.
Well, you'll see when we get there. We don't want to spoil the supplies.
So this ain't gonna be a illusion, so you can
So
fuck
we're
us
getting
up.
supplies before we go to the
Surprise.
main realm. Whoa, God! You startled me.
As you enter the Hall of Illusions, you don't need to get your ticket stamped this time. It's all the attractions have closed by this point. It's not really open anymore, but they are the owners of this carnival. They can go where they please. As you enter the Hall of Illusions, you notice that Witch and Light, their reflections in the mirror, show them as gloomy Shader Kai children, with your own youthful reflection following behind. Okay, soon
the
they call
fuck?
you to a halt. And suddenly, when you look back
Oh,
at
God.
the mirrors reflect everyone's true age. Mr. Witch starts talking in a more like hushed tone, like almost whispering. Everything you seek, and more, lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
I jump into the mirror.
It's not been activated yet.
I know.
Bonk. You just bonk into the mirror.
Yeah. Ah! I thought you said we go in the mirror. But you just said the thing, so why do I have to say the thing? You just said the thing, and you're standing next to the mirror. When did it work?
This is why I spoke in a hushed tone. You have to stand in front of the mirror and say it
Oh.
clear.
Okay.
And that will take us to the fair realm.
I don't trust you.
Yes, it'll open up a passageway, a portal of the sort. You can travel through the mirror.
And how do we get back?
Either the other here or there, wander yonder, show me where, and I jump in the mirror.
Whoop, portal opens up.
I
Don't
grab
forget
the
about,
ferry.
like I said, how do we get back?
It looks like this.
I grab the ferry
You
when
can
I go
travel
in, by
through
the way.
you can travel through the mirror portal both ways, back and forth.
Well, either thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where, and I'll jump.
Okay, so first snow disappears into this portal. It
Can I
closes
grab the
again.
ferry?
Where? He's still not here. No.
Still not here, and he hasn't replied.
Sure. You can like grab him with you. Whoop! You yoink him with you through the portal.
Yee.
It closes, turns back into a normal mirror. Nolen steps up, says the same thing. It opens up into a spiraling portal. Do you step through, Nolen?
Well, hopefully we won't die this time. And I'll jump.
Okay. You go too. Do the rest of you follow and do the same?
How do we know there's a mirror on the other side?
What do you mean? To come back to this world?
Yes.
There is no guarantee. We cannot show you what's on the other side.
Fucking hell. Oh,
Your
You
friends,
already jumped.
Your friends were very excited and have already traveled through.
I know.
Before you go, I would just like to say that the land beyond the mirror is called the Prisbeer. It is one of the many lands in the Fey realm.
The fizz bit, okay.
In the Prisbeer, you will find the Archfey Zybilna.
Okay. Could you write that name down for me, please?
Okay. Do you have a piece of paper?
No.
And
I'll say the word and go through, Griss.
Okay. You say that I'm hither,
Yes.
thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. Whoop, it opens up, and you travel to.
Perfect.
There we
Yeah,
go. It's in the chat
Okay.
now. Prismir is the place, and the Archfey Zybilna is who you can find there.
diagonally. I step into the
It's just you, Sam. Everybody else has gone through. Luna has gone back home.
Oh my god.
You gotta leave your friends.
I'll say the words.
You say the word, whoop, and you go through the portal. While you are traveling through the portal to the other realm, mist swirls all around you in this like mirror dimension. Okay.
What's the okay about? You not meant to tell us?
Since you are the last one that went to, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light wait until one character remains, and then impart the following information to you, Sam. Witch says,
Oh no.
mind the rule of 3, future, present, past. And Light follows up with, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Could you write this down and roll for me, please?
Sure. There we go.
Okay.
And you travel through. And that was the final part of the first chapter of this this book that I'm using for the Fey Realm.
Yay.
So you are traveling through this mirror now. You plop out on the other side, and you are in the Prismeer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Turn around
yeah.
and I wait to see if the other guy show up.
Yeah, they just kind of all appear out of like openings in what looks like reality. You very much notice there is no mirror on your side.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Nothing happens.
Pricks.
Yeah.
You guys are all here for this, by the way. So, did I know that there's no way back, motherfucker?
Well, we're already here.
I asked him some questions before I left.
What
I
did you
seem to be
ask?
later than the others.
Here's a note that I told him to write down. And I'll just give him the note of like all the things. I asked him if there was a mirror on the other side, and he said maybe.
I don't
Maybe.
know what an alicorn is.
Me neither.
What is this about future, present, and past?
I don't know. He just told me to.
Why
be
did
weird.
Why did they wait for you to like be all
I
alone
don't
to tell you
know.
that?
So, okay. Is the queen that woman that we're supposed to save?
I don't know.
Well, we don't
Maybe.
really know if Zablurga is in
If
danger.
it's really
but-
so urgent, why did they take the time to rhyme?
I mean, why did they take the time to make
I
a
don't think
festival?
we'll get back unless
You,
we get to the queen
Really?
and they have a mirror.
You stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway, under a hazy, twilit sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps, where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murky wafts the smell up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We don't got a token, Gris.
Yeah, no, you have no vision here yet.
Birds.
Then how did I read this note?
Well, you see what I described, but I mean, like, you have no vision on the map yet.
I'm joking, because I know.
Okay. So if I am reading the map correctly, you guys should be here. I've made like a party token that's to represent everyone when you're on the map. I think you all
Wow.
should have like a little bit of vision.
Map's
around
huge.
it.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, the map is huge. So you wanna zoom all the way, you know, that thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're standing on
Alright.
like a broken causeway, like a big, like what seems to be like a highway, but broken in different pieces. And below you, underneath, is a misty swamp where you hear like frogs croaking.
I see none of that, but yes.
Nolen,
Yes.
do you know the clerical healing magical ability of cure poisons?
Cure
See that one?
poisoned. Where is my character token?
Apparently there's a party
Why did you
token.
change my name, Chris?
It's the party token, because you are the monarch.
But I'm no longer the monarch.
You are still
No,
the
you're not.
monarch. It'll
Uh,
come into play. It's important that you're the monarch.
yeah, I see. Cure poison. I'm a bit too early to learn that.
What is the point of you?
I can detect it, but cure it, no.
Okay.
Are you worried about poison?
It makes for an excellent way to sober up, I've learned.
There we go. That's a bit better, that vision.
Because technically the alcohol counts as a poison.
But you see that now, Conna, yeah?
And I am way too drunk for whatever this is.
You see the party token?
I
But
just saw the name.
You moved it earlier.
Yeah, it didn't mean I could see it. I just saw the name and accidentally clicked on it as I was moving around. I cannot see anything. I can see a black screen with everything else. Do you want me to just reload in?
Do the rest of you see like vision around the
Yeah.
party token?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says way.
Where?
Way, which I assume stands for
Yeah.
causeway.
Let me check if you have permission on this token, Conna. Yeah, all players are set to owner, so you all should see the same thing. I guess
I'll
you
just
need to
do a
give it a
reset.
little refreshy.
Whoa. Did you just say K in the chat?
Oh no.
Oh god, this is gonna cause us to fall out.
So yeah, you're at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy twilight sky.
This way is broken, so we should go this way.
I reject your premise.
Yeah, let's go
highway-
this way.
What do you
The highway
propose then?
seems to be 20 feet wide and 100 feet above the swamp.
Grace, is there any stones on the ground? Loose bricks and such.
Yeah.
I will throw one that direction.
You're throwing it where?
See it now.
Towards the broken bit of the bridge.
I can see.
You can see.
I can
You just chuck it down in the swamp, yeah, and throw a rock down.
Okay. So it actually goes down?
Yeah.
Or like shimmer happens or no bollocks, like there's actually still a portal there or anything.
No, it is just a drop.
Okay.
You're more, you're actually more down here, according to the
Oh,
map's
okay.
description. You're on the other side of the
Okay,
bridge.
well, okay, then I'll throw it down that side.
Yeah, that is.
Whatever side the portal was.
So you see like swampy area underneath you down here, and
Mhm.
by the edge of the bridge, as you throw your rock down, it just disappears in a bunch of clouds.
It's not an illusion then.
We jump off, Chris.
Could do. There's water down there, but I'm way too drunk to make that jump.
I do want to remind you, Nolen, you can fly now because you are the monarch. You have wings.
That's why I'm jumping. Wait, I can't fly, but the others can, right?
I
The
don't know
big
that
clan.
if he goes to jump, I will try to stop him because he hasn't told us that he can fucking fly.
Yes.
It'll just look like he's gotten suicidal.
Nolen just suddenly runs off the edge.
I tackle him.
Well, even
No,
if
what are
I
you
can.
doing? You got so much to live for.
Well, I can fly with this charm, but I don't know about you.
Charm.
Wait, yeah, the charm that I got because I'm the Witchlight Monarch. Wait, hold on.
I was setting off fireworks with the bugbear.
Well, we can all fly, actually.
That's not a euphemism. Oh.
I got pixie dust.
I've never flown before. That'd be
Start
fun.
shaking the the little fairy with us.
Hovered.
You're shaking pick to see if
Yeah.
he drops pixie dust.
See if he can heal us after every fight when the berserker armor. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
But where would we
yeah,
fly
I'm pretty sure
off
that
to?
was the theme tune of Berserk. Berserker, Berserker.
I get berserk.
Gotta get Berserk with it.
No.
So-
No. Get berserk with it.
So Nolen, you actually tried jumping off. Snow stopped you. You tell her, I can fly now. What's happening now?
I found them.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah, and I told him about the pixie dust, but where would we fly off to?
I don't know.
What's
Anywhere
over
our
there?
dreams would take us.
Well, do I know, Chris, how much like the pixie dust lasts for?
Did somebody tell you what the pixie dust does?
Not sure, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, do me an intelligence then to see if you know what pixie dust is.
Oh, I know what pixie dust does.
Please enlighten me.
Yeah, and Blaz,
Oh.
you do actually know because the pixies in the Pixie Kingdom told you.
Oh, Chris, when you
Yeah.
messed around with the sheets, did you do my one as well? Because I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few things.
What are you missing?
Well, my pixie dust that I should have, 'cause I didn't use it, and I'm not seeing my adventurous
You
kit.
you
or
have
whatever.
pixie dust in your inventory under equipment.
Whereabouts is it? Looking in. Oh, that's why I had it on action, set on actions.
Yeah,
That's
you
why.
have like the
Oh, yeah.
tabs.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't.
We silly Billy.
Yeah, I don't
So
know if
yeah,
we were on a
Blaz, what does
different
it
sheet
do?
before or not. I think we were using this sheet.
That's why I'm wondering when you changed it. Yeah, I'm not seeing pixie dust on there. Unless
So
I'm
go to
looking at the
the
wrong place.
inventory tab. Like you have action, spellbook, features, effects, and bio.
Yeah, I'm in the
Inventory.
equipment at the moment.
Yeah, in equipment I see common clothes, hide armor, and pixie dust for you.
Nope, I ain't. The only one that I see is equipment is clothing, and then they go straight to consumables, and then for some reason there's arrows in there.
Okay. Do you have the equipped filter toggled on? At the top you have like action, bonus action, reaction, and equipped.
Yeah, I've got equipped.
And toggle it off.
Enough.
Yeah, click on that to toggle it
There
off.
you
It
go,
should
there
show
you go,
like
yeah.
everything.
Way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, Blaz, you were
I
saying?
was told about the magic dust. I asked, so there you go. There's the description.
You say the description word for word.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, 1 minute.
What's Sam doing while they are talking? Are
We
you
used to
looking
smoke
around,
this
Sam?
stuff in
Because you're
Bard
in this like
College.
strange world.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
Okay, do me a perception.
Oh, what?
Wow.
You don't see anything.
I would suggest that
Yes,
before we go flying, I puke everywhere.
go
We
ahead.
go to sleep.
We go to sleep.
We go to sleep.
Do you have long hair?
Yeah.
As
do-
Snow saying that, does she fall asleep?
Yeah, as she goes to throw up, I will hold her hair back.
I'm not throwing
So she
up.
doesn't throw up on her hair. Just
I'm saying if I
gently
fly,
pat her on the
I
back.
will throw
There,
up.
get it out.
Yeah, we should have a rest.
Okay, sure. We'll have rest.
Isn't it dangerous to sleep here?
I
Nah.
don't see
Seems
anywhere
peaceful
else.
enough.
No more dangerous than any other place when you're a lady.
Short rest, long rest? Are you like setting up a little camping area on
Long
this
rest.
causeway?
Yeah.
What do you say, Mckadow?
Long rest. We've been doing this for ages. we were at that festival for a long time. And I drank a lot. And then we were in a food eating competition. My character is
Yeah.
extraordinarily tired.
Yeah,
I heard
we
the
were there for
gods.
8 hours. Yeah, I guess
Someone
we'll take
said
a long
Aidan.
rest, Chris.
Okay, so you're on this like stone causeway, like a big like highway. What? How are you gonna set up here to like camp?
Easy. I'm
Yeah, I've
going
got the
to-
leaves as well.
Yeah, and
Real
as you go through your stuff, traveling through this different realm, it doesn't seem like you lost any of your belongings that were on you. You still have your rations. It doesn't look like they've gone bad or anything by like traveling through the portal.
Okay.
Nice.
I pull out the cook's utensils grist that I have. And my rations and all that shit.
Okay.
And I start getting set up. I pull out a bedroll.
Cool. You have a bedroll.
I'm not sure. Yes, I do. I think everybody starts with a bedroll. I was looking for it, but it's there. It's below the multicolored disc.
I think bedroll comes with depending on which backpack you picked, like Dungeoneer's pack and stuff like that.
Yeah, I went for a supply one. I got a few tools and stuff.
Griss, can I
What's everybody
atone?
else doing?
Can I atone for some magical items we got?
Yeah, I need to do that too. But I'm
Yeah.
getting set up for a comfy spot first.
You can
guys sent
only
something to chat.
attune for one at a time. You can't like attune for all of them
Yeah,
during
I want to
that.
attune
But
for
it takes
this.
an hour, right? Ooh. Oh shit! I love that fucking item. That item's so fun.
We used that on your horse once to make it look like a unicorn with a hat.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Actually,
so you need to spend like what would be a short rest attention on the item to attune to it.
Yeah.
So an hour.
I don't remember having that item, but I have it now.
The hat of the skies. Yeah, cool. You set up. You see Snow is starting to make like a makeshift little camp here. Cook's utensils, bedroll. Do the rest of you have bedrolls, tents, anything like that to set up? Or are you gonna try to make like a fire? You have no real like wood around you.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to give this to you. Here, and Blaze a big shield
Oh,
from my dad. Worth 6,000 gold. So you better like it. How do I fucking post this again? There you go.
Yeah, you can't grab stuff from the chat. You have
Oh
to
yeah.
use the like trade with player or just drop it on the bridge. And then he can pick it up, I think.
There you go.
arrow. Shit.
It's worth 6,000 gold, bitch.
It's a big shield.
Some money.
Gives you +2 AC against ranged attacks.
Yep. You said you had a
Cool.
problem with getting hit with stuff.
I think I actually fared a bit better than most of the party when it came to that.
Well, his memory's kind of messed up.
But yeah, again, I appreciate the sentiment.
Phew.
Hmm.
Guess I'm gonna pull out my flute, and I'm gonna pull out the medallion of thoughts, and I'm gonna sing a song at it to get tuned with it.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I actually made a little stupid one here. Hang on. Let me check my book.
As I say, I appreciate the gift, but it will affect my stats if I actually equipped it.
Give it to someone else then. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I'm showing appreciation, but I will have to probably give this to someone else.
That's
Might be
fine.
able
It's not
to
gonna
spend.
offend me. It's just what my dad wanted to give you.
I will pat you on the head. I
Okay.
appreciate the gift. Anybody want this shield that was graciously bestowed on me?
Already got a shield.
It's starting to look like I'm gonna have it back.
What about
I
you?
guess
Who
I'll
keeps
take it.
fucking with my sheet?
It's me. I'm seeing what's up. What like I think
Ah,
this is the sheet that
Destructore
we
is
were
here.
using.
I will fight you.
Destructore, look at him. He shows up.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Well.
Look who
Welcome,
decided to show up.
Hello.
Hey,
Blaz.
do you want
happened
this
to you, bitch?
giant shield?
Playing the fairy rogue pick.
I've had what you could functionally call one of the worst days in a while.
Okay.
Damn.
I hear that.
In game, Snow grabbed you and pulled you through a portal, and you're in a different realm now.
Yay, welcome to the Fey realm, bitch.
Good to be back. Yeah.
Rawr. Aidan, do you want this shield? Oh wait, he's gone because his sister
Yeah.
shouted him.
There you go, Chris. There's a song. I'm not gonna sing it.
It was I who fucked the dragon, fuck-a-lazing, fuck-a-loo. And if you try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too.
Okay. Are you gonna sing it?
No. Too drunk.
Gotta get along when the party's on.
I guess I could try to do a shit drunk version, but I'm not going to.
On the bing bong, the bing bong, the bing bong.
Gather
What
around
can
the
I-
Seekers of the Arcane, a melody of power where the spirits wane. In the dance of energies, a cosmic tune, magical attuning in the light of the moon. Wow, wow, wow.
Yay. I've got 2 so
The
far.
attunement song.
Yeah, I'm gonna make different attuning things for attuning
Cool.
items. I figured that since it's all magic based, it would make sense that I just play music until I got inspired as to what it did.
Yeah, now that you're all like setting up camp, everybody give me a perception roll.
Oh no.
This will be
Wisdom
a
based.
this will be a group roll, meaning that if you guys together beat the average, you succeed.
So we all roll.
There you put the power.
Oh, a voodoo.
Voodoo?
17, 13, and 19, these are all good rolls. And a
Why'd
9
you have to jinx it at the end?
See, good rolls, man.
to top it off.
Listen, I'm just
Um,
chilling to the music.
Being
Still
killed.
Sam.
Sam's
Happen
not
to
here.
my music.
Sam is dead.
I push him off the edge.
There you go.
No, we can set him on fire for firewood.
It's
Uh,
fine.
You look around, you see that the marshlands surrounding the pillars are covered by a 10-foot-ish thick blanket of fog that heavily obscures vision to like look down into it. As you look over the edge of the highway, you notice that there are handholds and footholds carved into the pillars that lead down to these like giant mushrooms you can see up ahead.
What?
So we can go down to the giant mushrooms.
Yeah, there are like handholds and footholds carved into the side of this like highway in the pillars and the bridge that like make a path towards the mushrooms.
You know, did he just say talk to the mushrooms? So just,
Did you?
I did not. I just said go to the mushrooms.
oh, I thought you said go talk to the mushrooms. I was like, what? They're fucking moving? I was so confused. I was like, I must have missed something there. I zoned out for like 10 seconds. I was like, I was reading
So for
something.
10 seconds we start fucking the mushrooms.
Oh no.
Well, we are long resting right now, so we're not gonna go down there yet.
Just saying that
in
as
the
you're
morning.
setting up camp, you spot that there's like a way of getting off this bridge.
Yay, we don't have to use your abilities.
Yeah, you spend like 8 hours for the long rest, 6 of which need to be sleep, 2 of which is idle time that you can use to attune to your stuff, like check out your gear, eat something, you know, that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna do this Medallion of Thoughts and the Ion Stone of Intellect, Chris. For my 2 idle hours.
You can only attune to 1 item per long rest.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just per hour. You said short rest.
Yeah, it takes an hour to attune to something, but you're not allowed to attune to more than 1 stuff during a long rest.
Oh, okay. You said 2 idle hours, so I thought you could do 2. Okay.
Yeah, you get 2
Fair
idle
enough.
hours, but you're not allowed to use that second hour for another item, according to the rules.
Interesting.
I guess that means like an hour looking at your item, and then an hour just basic stuff
Checking it.
like eating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bing, bing,
And
bong.
the rest is spent sleeping.
Okay. Well, then I'll look at the Stone of Intellect instead then.
Okay, cool.
Because it's a big shiny rock. Actually, I should check to see what it is.
Yeah, you guys have the descriptions, right?
Yeah,
So
I
once
just
you're
need to read
attuned to it, you know what it is, what it can do. You form a magical bond with the item that lets you know how you can use it and the like.
Okay. Oh shit! My intellect score increases by 2.
Yeah,
It
it's a
floats.
very...
A red Marbled scarlet and blue sphere orbits my head. I got a fucking floating Pokeball going around my head. It's scarlet and blue.
And
Yeah, that's a very good item. You've got there.
Holy shit.
any character can only be attuned to no more than 3 items at a time. If you're attuned to 3 things and you try to attune to a 4th one, it automatically fails.
Okay, that didn't automatically put up my thing. Should I put up my, or maybe because I didn't get tuned?
Yeah, there's a way to toggle it to attuned. I think
Yeah,
you just have to
tuned.
manually do it.
Okay. Oh yeah, it did. It put up my intelligence. Oh shit. I am suddenly smarter. I should give up this drinking.
Nice. And yeah, 8 hours passed. Sleeping,
I'm back.
eating, attuning, all that stuff. And nothing really seems to interrupt your rest here on top of this this stone pillar. You don't see any sign of life, like nobody's traveling on this highway. All you hear for the entirety of what seems to be nighttime, it is definitely darker than when you arrived here, but it is still pretty bright out. Like it's a shade of dark, but still like what would be dusk in the normal plane seems to be nighttime here. It doesn't seem to ever go fully dark. And for the entire night, you just hear the croaking of the frogs and the chirping of the birds below in the swamp.
Is
And,
it loud enough to keep us awake, or is it just like white noise?
It's like white noise, unless if you particularly say that your character is really annoyed by frogs. Just the pixie angrily yelling over the ledge of the highway.
Will you climb up?
Damn amphibians! Always think that they're better.
But yeah, you get your full
You
rest. You can
self-righteous
hit
pricks.
you can hit the long rest button. That should give you back your hit dice and stuff like that, your health and all kinds of other stuff that resets on long rest.
Yeah, like amphibians are just assholes, man.
The Witchlight Monarch, Nolen Cedric, takes a long rest. And it is a new day, yes, for the box that like pops up.
What the fuck do you press? it?
Don.
There it is at the top.
Yeah, is that everyone? Nice. So 8 hours pass, you've attuned to your magical items. It was just Nolen and Snow attuning to something, right? You were away for most of this, Sam. I don't know if you have anything you need to attune to in your inventory.
No, I've already attuned to it. I
Okay.
think.
Oh yeah, do
Yeah.
you want this shield, Sam? I was given.
Shield? Nah, I'm alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the shield back at this point. I'm assaulted. Send it back over.
Look, fine if you don't want it.
I'll take it back. My father gave it to me anyway. I give you
Oh,
shield.
great. I can use this as a surfboard.
Cute. I'm also going
Like
to
I said,
see how bad my hangover is, Gris. It's fine.
Okay.
I can handle my
Well-
drink.
Well, sort of fine, but you appear to be hallucinating about a train with a mustache at the same time.
It's no illusion. Ah!
Oh,
Yeah, and the time passes. You wake up. You think it is morning. It is definitely brighter than before, but it never went truly dark.
Up and at them, boys.
What a
Yeah,
good...
if you guys are eating or would have eaten something during your long rest, make sure to take down like a ration and stuff like that on your sheet.
I was so full of pie.
You
Yeah,
did
way
do
too
a pie
much at the
contest.
festival.
You did eat a lot.
Yeah. And then I ate more after that. And I drank a lot more.
yep.
What kind of pies?
Oh,
Fairy pies always made out of fairies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the fairy cakes.
Yeah, they were
Yeah, the
cupcakes.
fairies. Yeah.
But then you had some cherry pies after that.
No, I wanted to, but we never got them.
No, you did. The servants were coming around with non-alcoholic wine and cherry pies, and you
Oh,
said
yeah, I
you
was
took a
pissed
pie.
about the wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alcoholic. What's the point? Why would you do that to someone? Wait, what the fuck? My gold went back up. What was that before? 25 gold for the book? 26. Okay. Oh, that's because you crashed. Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah,
was a good
you're on
catch.
this highway. You've waken up. It is morning. The frogs are still croaking away. You spotted that there are some footholds and handholds that lead to the giant mushrooms down below. You have various ways of going down. If you have climbing gear, you can use climbing gear. If you want to use the handholds and footholds, you can use those. If you have featherfall, pixie dust, flying, all that kind of stuff, there are different ways of getting down there.
Oh, I hope this thing actually works.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I pull out a toy spider and stroke it, and then I jump off the edge.
Well,
God.
there she goes.
And then when I get close to the ground, Griss, I slap my hands against the wall.
Okay, the toy spider gives you the spider climb ability, right?
Yeah, if I stroke it. I've got two of them.
Mm.
As an action, you can stroke the spider to gain the benefit of a spider climb spell that lasts for 1 hour. Yeah, you stroke the spider and you stick to the wall like Spider-Man for an
Yeah.
hour.
And the spider, like, jumps at you guys. As it becomes real.
I'll cut it up.
How cool.
Pretty sick.
It didn't even do anything to us.
Fuck spiders.
Can the spider help me also get down?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna fly to the bottom to make sure there ain't no sharp rocks in case someone slips.
Okay,
Shall
you
bet.
just...
Those
That's
are really
fine.
from the bottom.
Do you have your own magic toy spider?
Oh.
You?
No.
Oh,
It
because
wasn't here for most of last time.
Snow's toy spider turned into a real spider and Sam cut it.
No! I thought he was joking!
No.
He didn't say he was, so I took it as a thing.
You're a fucking asshole, man.
Yeah, read the room, Sam. I guess I'll just climb down
Yeah.
with the foothold.
Okay.
I hope Sam, like, falls down and breaks his fucking neck.
Whoa.
Damn.
Rose mad.
I see how it is.
I don't like people killing animals, alright? I mean, we've done it, but yeah,
My
again, they've
gold went
attacked
back
us.
up. What the fuck?
A rich boy. I'll just
You go.
roll down. I couldn't even speak then. Climb down, Chris.
Okay, using the footholds and handholds. No roll is required. You just follow it down. It just takes you a bit longer than the ones that, like, jumped down or flew down.
I am also angry at Sam.
So Snow is spider climbing down. Pick is flying down. Nolan, what did you say?
I just climbed down with the foothold.
Just climbing down as well, okay. And Sam?
I'm gonna go into my backpack.
Oh, I probably should have mentioned that I've got a floating orb orbiting around my head now.
Oh, yes.
So I
gonna
just get up and I just jump off this thing.
Hmm.
It probably looks like I'm in mind control or some shit.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask about that.
I've got a plan, but it's a stupid one.
Then
But
it's
that's-
not really a plan.
That's
Do
not
it.
for,
You'll get
for-
inspiration. Do it.
That's not how it works.
And I just clicked on the Nolen's home by accident.
You'll get
far away
inspiration if
from
you
home.
die.
No, it's not. It's something to do with something else. But I will climb down.
Okay, you just climb down.
What?
How disappointing.
Well, okay then. First, I will grab the
Pussy hole.
silver hand mirror in my hand, and I'll say the words.
What words?
What words?
I will go to my bio because I added them. This words.
Hither, thither, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where. You say them right into your silver hand mirror. Nothing happens to the mirror in your hand.
Okay.
Where the
Then I'll
Yeah.
climb down.
You climb down.
Why Why is everyone trying to flex on a way just to get down when there's just a convenient
I'm
way to
not
get
trying
down?
to-
If there is.
I was
Oh,
trying to
no.
go back home to see if I can get back home with that.
Wow, who's gonna ditch us? Kill the
character's not
spider
very
and
wise.
leaves?
And she got a bunch of magical items, and she's really excited to test them. There's an
Yeah.
excuse.
As
Yeah,
you
we
are
also want Gris to give us
climbing,
inspiration.
yeah, as you are climbing, making your way down in the distant sky, you spot a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog approximately a mile away.
Looks like
you can
someone just
barely
crashed.
see the basket there in your vision.
Well, I should probably go see it.
I'm
No,
coming
don't
back.
see any other direction for us to go in. Why not? Someone might need a hand.
Unless me being from here, I know that's like something that normally happens. Is it, Gris, or is that not normal?
Hmm? Who knows?
He does. He's from here.
Originally.
You don't remember many people flying around in balloons in the Fey realm. You know, like it's mainly Fey and fairies and stuff that all have the ability of flight.
All right, well then I'd say that's unusual.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't suppose you see many crashes.
Well, not many flying machines here either, considering most other creatures here can fly. You know,
I wonder if it's from the carnival.
a good theory.
No one's going to say it. I'm surprised.
I was gonna say what?
That's just a theory.
Okay, let's start going then.
Yeah, well, we are. I know.
Okay,
Oh, we can walk and
Let's
talk. You know.
do it.
I know.
Then why are you standing back there? Come on.
No. No.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it you go.
Here's a
So you
photo
reach
of
the bottom
bye.
of the Queensway, of the big highway. You find yourself at low water level. It's all like murky and wet.
Those mushrooms look edible.
Survival
but-
roll?
No, but I suppose you could class them
What
as
a-
edibles.
I was going to say, what about nature, Gris?
You can do nature, but it'll be at disadvantage because you're in a realm unfamiliar to you.
Quite okay. Yay.
A 14. Compared to the mushrooms you know of, you think they might be edible, but you're not sure.
I am now.
We're gathered here today to say goodbye to Wizard. He ate mushroom.
I'm
We
not
don't
a
have a
wizard.
wizard.
Nothing immediately happens, but you've got a very like cotton feeling in your mouth as soon as you like eat it.
Oh, no, it's not like one of those fucking, like, things that look like a hot dog, a water sausage. Ah!
Oh, what, the cucumber? Water cucumber?
Yeah, it also knows a water sausage.
Yeah. As you're making your way through
What's that
the
big
through the
liquid?
marshy ground,
Right.
as the last person comes climbing down from the highway, a giant crane, like the bird crane, that was hidden in the fog, just emerges and takes flight. Its sudden movements startles you, and you hear some other voices in the distance. You don't seem to be the only ones that got startled by this. Sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water. Half hidden by the thick fog, a purple mushroom clings to rotting logs, and stubs scatter throughout the march. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction are several voices, joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of
Oh,
them
God.
tug at the reins of a giant snail, and the other carries a club of slings.
The fuck?
With
You
sticks
God.
and stones will break your nose, will beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one really swift and stand-up hare. The scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly
Come on.
meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning, a flash of his scarf, and he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping, and flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer, thanks to Aidan Longscarf, brigand prince of Prismeer.
Oh, well done, well done.
I start playing along.
Yeah.
Start like doodling
Yeah,
around.
we gotta
Yeah.
start
I say,
something aggressive.
well done,
I think.
Chris. That was impressive.
Without the
Uh,
context of the Fey Realm, I think we're in Freeze's personal hell right now.
Yeah, and they're riding on like giant snails, and you recognize these as the snails that you did the snail racing on, like the same
Yeah.
kind of species of snails.
How big are these bunnies again? Rabbits, man.
What did it say? They are, it's 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing, but they are rabbit-sized. They're not man-sized. They have their weapons drawn as they notice you.
Well,
I'm
we will
playing
draw our
music.
weapons too.
They weren't hurt a bar, just playing on a viol.
They were singing about stealing, though.
Yeah, they're gonna rob us.
I take a sharp look at the rogue.
Yeah,
Hmm,
as soon as
stealing,
the
huh?
as soon as they spot you, weapons drawn, you spot them. You see that one of the brigand like raises his paw, and they all stop singing. One of the brigand buddies leaps forward towards you guys.
Oh,
Can I
don't
take
stop. That was really catchy. I was going to play along.
Who are you, strangers? What brings you to these swamps? And she you can tell that the beady rabbit eyes are taking in all of you, what you have on you, your belongings and stuff. It is very clear that she is eyeing you up.
What?
Don't say Griss with that whole song and everything.
I resist
Yo.
the urge to pet it.
This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue.
Are you sure about that?
Chris,
Can
I
do
go, oh, and I start petting it. I go to pet it. Aren't you just the cutest little rabbit?
Okay.
You know, without context, it's possible this could be considered racist in the Fey Realm.
Don't
Can
know,
I
never
strike the
been
rabbit
here.
too?
Can you what?
Can I strike the rabbit as well?
Yes.
Okay. Hey. Soft.
This seems
You
like the
can
point
tell
where
that
Griss
she's
is
a bit annoyed by you petting her. She tries to leap away. This is the best picture I have of these guys that I could find.
Rich, I latch onto its back.
Chris, knowing central points and key and all that, can I find the best spot to make the head pat feel the best?
Second, I think I'm gonna cripple her. It's like you're
No,
paralyzed,
no,
you're not
no.
getting away.
Yeah, I'm gonna paralyze. No, I ain't got that
It's fine.
ability just yet.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna latch onto its back and not let go.
I mean,
You're using a key point, so I guess it doesn't require.
but I was gonna say knowing key, knowing.
Oh,
chop
okay.
and that.
Not actually using your key point. You're
Aye,
not
you're-
spending a key point on petting a rabbit.
Nature,
Sounds worth
medicine, whatever, man. Dexterity, sleight of hand,
Roll me an nature.
investigation. Nature. Oh no, it's intelligence. I'm not intelligent. I'm not intelligent.
Can I bring this back up for the stream?
It's a furry!
A 4. Yeah, you're petting it, but you can't you don't seem to find the sweet spot. She jumps away, she feels very fluffy, but she jumps away out of your head.
I try to
Uh,
grapple. Grapple.
We have no interest in treasure. We demand that you each surrender the feeling of delight you remember from when you were given the best gift you ever received.
This moment,
And
right here, right now, petting
and
you.
she-
I start petting her again.
She produces a stoppered gourd like a big gourd with like a stop in it at the top, like think the thing in Dragon Ball that they suck up the evil spirits.
The thing that in Demon Slayer where they blow it to make it explode.
You see that it has like a golden knob on it.
Yeah.
This will hold your memories.
And we should do that. Why?
Because this is a robbery.
Are
Is it
you in-
really?
I'm still pitting here.
What if we say no?
And we get
Yeah, what
robbed,
happens if we
obviously.
say no?
Then you will get a solid beating.
Oh.
You can make
Chris,
me
are we
a,
surrounded?
You're not quite surrounded. You see, they do have 2 giant snails, and 4 of the rabbits have their weapons drawn.
It's okay, Chris. We
You
got
see
assault.
that there are 6 in total. You can make me a group check, a group intimidation check, just to see as a whole how scary as a group you're looking to these rabbit folk.
I refuse on the things that these things are fluffy.
They might be intimidated by that. You never know.
They could be, but I'm not trying to actively intimidate them.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
You
it's
can
just,
decide if he finds that intimidating.
it's just them looking at all of you and your group check. So everybody needs to roll intimidation, and it'll decide like if your group looks scary to them or not.
Mine would be with disadvantage.
That's not how group checks work.
But it's so fluffy. I don't want to scare the rabbit.
19, 16, 17, and 18. That is a good average.
What about Blaz? There you go.
I'm still not paying attention. I'm like, it's so fluffy.
Well, it looks like you're a capable group. Perhaps we won't do any robbing today. She starts to like put the gourd away.
I trade you this magic wand for that snail.
Magic wand? What does it do?
Cast
Magic.
A magic spell, prestidigitation. It's a pretty rare spell where I come from.
Deception.
That is a fine wand you have there, but we are not, as I said before, we are not interested in treasure. We just want your best memories. But it looks like I can't convince you to give them up, so we'll part ways. And they start retreating. They find your group too scary to mess with.
I have a question.
I grab onto its leg and get dragged back.
Do we forget our best memories if you take it?
Yes.
No, then.
Jokes to them, I've never had a good day.
Why do you want them?
We collect them for Aidan Longscarf.
Why?
This gourd was a gift from Aidan, and we use it to collect sweet memories with.
Why?
They provide many benefits.
Are you snorting these memories like drugs to give yourself a good high?
No.
Do their eyes dart back and forth when they say that?
No, they don't. We just we collect them as gifts for we got given this gourd as a gift, and we collect memories in it for Aidan Longscarf, who gave us this gourd. That's legit all I know. I'm not too sure what they do with the memories.
Did you see that flying balloon crash?
Yes, strange device.
You didn't shoot it down, did you? To rob them for their memories?
Yeah, you see that they have like slingshots and stuff like that. They don't seem to have like that crazy long range ranged weapons.
Magic, though.
Yeah. No, we did not. We did not interfere with it. I think it hit the tower.
I see. I see.
Do you know how we find the Archfey Zabluna?
Oh, you're looking
yes.
for Sibilna.
Do you
Yes.
think one of them would taste nice?
She is known in this domain to many, but we brigands don't really have that good relations with her. Can't tell you where to find her.
All right. We're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
We can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew, you know. Anna.
Hear me?
Well, if
Yeah,
they're
there
leaving,
we
we should
are.
follow
Can
the
hear you now.
balloon.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah. You think they taste nice?
I have to check the settings at some point, make sure a few times you guys haven't heard me.
Well, Gris, if they're leaving, we will probably just go back to following the balloon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Somebody roll me a d8. No, not a d8. Yes, a d8.
Destructor, you do it.
Which
Alright.
name has a D in
D.
it? A 2.
A
Roll
2.
better.
You hear the rush of water in the distance.
I wonder if there's a river somewhere on this map.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move you anymore. Much like the carnival map, there are certain points of interest. Once you reach there, I'm gonna put you there. But the swamp is foggy. You're kind of like moving through the foggy swamp. It uses you roll a d8 to see what random encounter you get in here, and they're all in different places in the swamp. So you make your way through the swamp, just wandering about, and you end up near the sound of rushing water in the distance. What do? Do you go and investigate? Do you ignore it?
I mean, it's just water, Gris.
Did we already cross the river?
Yeah.
Another source that isn't the river, though? Could be a waterfall.
Yeah.
This is the Fey world. We don't know how things work here. Let's check it out. Oh,
Yeah.
we know it could be water flowing upwards.
As you follow the noise, you come to a well that is 10 feet tall and 5 feet in diameter. A steady geyser of water shoots from the well, rising to a height of 30 feet above the well.
That's just too much.
Look
I
down.
don't trust this place.
Nolen,
Hi.
Pick, and just Nolen and Pick. With your passive perception, you you see. Rolling a dice. You see 2 trinkets bobbing in the water at the top of the geyser.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. It's
What did you guys find?
Trinkets.
Oh.
Arch trinkets, 2 trinkets. Roll me 2 D100s, Pick, since you are grabbing them.
Alright.
Please be something massive that he couldn't possibly be carrying.
So that is a 85 and an 86.
What are the odds of them?
Both close together.
You got the same item twice.
I know, right?
The first item you see bobbing on top of the water is a sprig of rosemary wrapped with a ribbon at one end.
Perfect.
And the second
Anyone like
thing,
cooking?
the second
But I
item
don't know if
is
that's what that's for.
is a tiny, unfurbished dollhouse sized for a pixie child, just on top of this water.
As in its size that a pixie child would fit in it, or size that it's for a pixie child to play with?
I think it means that a pixie child can fit in it.
Alright.
And pixies are smaller than fairies. You do know this.
Just checking that it wasn't like super small, like the kind that a dollhouse for a pixie would be really small.
Just like a keychain dollhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab them and bring them down, see if anyone's interested in these 2 random items that were floating up there.
And you hear like as Pick goes and like grabs these items, you hear like a faint twinkling, like nearby.
Oh, lucky animal.
Yes, a lucky pal.
I'm not gonna dollhouse.
Can I
Okay.
go and see what this twinkling is?
Yeah, you look around. Do me either a perception with disadvantage or an arcana, a normal one.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, look
damn.
around. You hear the twinkling as Pick flies down holding these items and like shows it to you guys. As you approach Pick, you swear that the twinkling is getting louder as you get closer to the items.
The twinkling's getting louder.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what twinkling is.
Can we
you
investigate
mean
it?
jingling?
The sound Tinkerbell makes whenever she moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, can we investigate it as well?
Yeah. Same thing, perception at disadvantage or a normal arcana.
Damn.
Because I can do an arcana. Now that
A
I'm
9 for
smarter.
arcana. Now that I'm smarter with this stone floating around my head that
No one's mentioned
yeah.
yet.
I thought
Oh,
someone
man.
brought it up back at. No,
Nope.
man.
I thought it was rude to ask. You never ask a woman about her floating stone, right?
Arcana.
An 11. You with your 11, you're not too sure, but you can sense that something, a wisp-like presence, is attached to each of these items.
And what is a wisp?
Like a little
Different
wisp,
in
like the
different
ghost
universes.
front in
Okay,
World of
yeah.
Warcraft.
Yeah, they're different things. Okay. I think those things have spirits in them.
Oh.
Oh, did we piss them off?
Maybe.
Should I
Maybe
put
try
them back?
Maybe try communicating with them first and see why they're in there.
How are we gonna communicate?
Just ask. Excuse me.
A gazpacho.
Why are you hunting those items, little wisps?
You hear like a almost childlike voice, seemingly coming out of nowhere, answer you. These items belonged to us when we were still alive. Are you thieves? Are you taking them?
We were going to because we thought they were just here, but would you rather we left them here?
Yes, leave them, or trade us another trinket.
Well, the dollhouse is cute. Do you want a wand?
A wand?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take a wand for the dollhouse.
I'll put the rosemary back then as well, just if no one wants it.
I'll trade it for the petrified rat.
Will they accept
Not the
it?
rat.
You know, I know I'm keeping my rat.
You're not giving your rat, or you are?
No, I'm keeping my rat.
Okay.
All right,
And
I'll
yeah,
put
they,
the rosemary back.
They become visible
Mm.
as you start talking with them, and it's two little wispy boys. They're just like floating balls of like air lights, like little wisps. So you gave the wand away to keep the small dollhouse, and the other rosemary thing you just put back.
Yep.
What
Okay.
about if I give him a wee magic glove puppet? Do they want the wizard?
If you gave them a wee magic what? Oh, glove puppet?
Yeah.
For the rosemary
Yeah.
wand? The sprig of rosemary?
They can haunt a wee puppet and move around.
Yeah, they'll take any trinket you want to trade.
Yeah, I'll trade them for him. Why not?
Okay. As soon as as you've traded, they seem happy with the compromise and they fade back away into invisibilityness.
Bye.
Should I put the wand back on? I'll put the wand back on top of the well as well then.
Okay, yeah, you put the wand and the puppet on top of the water, just spewing out.
You have items for this, Chris?
No,
Okay.
they are just from a big list of trinket tables, and I'm not gonna make like all 100 of them.
Wow, boo.
You're ruining our immersion.
Immersion.
So, what should I add here? It's just a normal dollhouse?
Yeah, tiny unfurnished dollhouse sized for a pixie child. The flavor text is up there above your perception rolls.
Do you have a price for these things?
No.
Okay. Oh, they seem nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we were back in your regular realm, they would just curse us.
What makes you say that?
Experience.
Hmm.
You got cursed before?
I find spirits are different, just like every other creature.
I heard someone got cursed once by taking a artifact that they weren't supposed to. Then again, it ain't exactly obvious here, considering it's just in a well, ain't it?
Speaking of well, we should keep moving.
Very well then.
Well.
Just
Yeah.
shake my head.
It's foggy, it's hard to tell where you're going. It's like you can see well enough around you, but at a certain distance, like 10-15 feet-ish in front of you, it just becomes like a wall of like this white, like cloudy smoke and fog. You can't really see anything in the distance. You can't see
Who's
the
smoking
big like
all that weed?
yeah, you can't see the big like Queensway, the highway anymore that you came from. So you
What about
you see
those giant letters in the sky?
yeah, you don't see that either. You see well enough around you, but like at a certain distance, vision just kind of stops. So who's the next person that wants to roll me a d8 to see what you stumble into next in this swamp?
I'll do
do
it.
Oh, yeah, you do it.
Connor, you do it.
No, you do it.
Yeah, fine.
After you? No, after you.
Yeah, no. I instead.
3.
A 3.
Moving step by step here.
Yeah, you come to what seems to be an inn.
And in
An inn, yes.
the fair.
You see this?
Epic, is this coming?
Yes. I don't actually know, Griss, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's Baba Yaga's place.
Yeah, you've seen this before, but it's been a long time. You haven't really interacted with it when you were in the Fey realm. But yes, this is a moving inn. You can see all the legs behind. It is like walking through the, crawling through the swamp, I guess would be more accurate, on fleshy legs.
No, my
Yeah, I've
legs
seen this
are
before.
fleshy.
It just crosses your
Scudo
path.
bed.
We asked for the. Never mind.
Yeah, it walks past you, crawls past you, a bit like past you. It just comes to a stop, and you see that it like lowers itself.
It would be rude not to go in.
Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna get murdered inside.
I mean, you don't know what's gonna try to kill you here, so why not risk it, huh? Come on. You already stopped for us.
Did they? Or did they just not conveniently, Griss?
You don't know, but it has stopped.
At least let us check the inside of it.
Yeah, you approach. It is lowered, so it's easy to enter it now. The inside.
I don't approach.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's gross.
You see that the inn is a squat three-story structure with a slate shingled roof and worm-eaten wood walls. Dozens of tiny orbs of pale light buzz about the exterior like flies. The structure rocks and heaves while in motion, but these movements can... So it has come to a stop. You approach it, you can enter it. Snow does not enter it.
Can I knock on the door?
I'm gonna stay here and tune my instruments.
Chew or tune?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my fucking
Yum,
music
yum,
instruments. Yeah. Tune.
Okay.
Guess I don't call them tieflings for nothing.
Ah!
Yeah, it's just... Snow stays outside. Do the rest of you enter?
Yeah.
Okay, as
I'll
you enter,
stay
you
out.
Okay, so Snow and Blaz stay outside. Sam, Pick, and Nolen. As you enter, you see a elderly female human behind the bar.
A human.
A human. Welcome, welcome to the inn at the end of the road. It's been a while since I've had guests of your kind. Pointing at the humans.
Well, I'm the only human here.
Oh yeah,
No.
just pointing at Nolen and Sam as well. She hasn't really had half-orcs over in a while. But she doesn't seem to be too surprised about Pick, the fairy.
Well, yeah, I'm common here.
Yeah. What, you are travelers?
Yes, we're looking for an archfey.
Ah, that would be Zybilna, I suppose?
Yes.
Ah, I
You
don't
know
know
a
the
way?
details, but some of the fairies that flutter in here have been spreading rumors that Zybilna is trapped in her palace.
Can you take us to our palace? This end seems to be moving.
Or at least provide us directions.
No, sadly no. This inn is cursed to wander the swamp. Me or the inn are not allowed to leave the swamp. But
So
if
you are cursed as
Zybilna,
well?
yes, if Zybilna is restored to power, only she can lift this curse.
And how long have you been trapped in the Fairham, and how did you get here?
Oh, I've been running this inn for a long time. Long before the Hourglass Coven ceased control.
What the hell do you mean that?
Lore drop.
In Zybilna's time, this inn was talk of the Prismere. She kinda like mutters to herself.
No, we're listening.
So, would you like a room? A bed? Hot meal? Some slices of delicious plum pie?
I wonder if the tiefling heard that.
Can we buy rations here?
Well, the way we do things over here is, we don't really value currency or money or trade of any kind in the usual way. All I ask of my guests is that they repay the kindness of that I do to you, of feeding you and providing you with beds and stuff like that.
And how do we pay the kindness?
Ah, I see. You're not familiar with the rules of conduct of the Prismere, but I don't want to do a whole lore dump on you. I'll just say that any old trinket will do.
I see. They just want trinkets.
But
Okay.
you're interested in Zybilna. Are you going to restore her to power?
I mean, we were only going there to check on her because a warlock lost touch with her, but if she's trapped, I guess we have to free her.
Well, that would be recompense enough. If you say that this is your quest that you are going to do, you can stay here as long as you like and enjoy all the meals.
How long has he been trapped, or how long has he lost the power?
It is difficult to keep track of time in this place. It's hard to say, but it feels like a long time.
If we stay here, is the inn gonna suddenly move? Because we wouldn't want to get any more lost.
Yes. Every 10 minutes, the inn lowers and stops for 10 minutes and then starts going again. I don't really control it. It goes where it wants, but it cannot leave the swamp.
Alright, so we only got 10 minutes to eat.
Guys, can I see anyone from where I'm standing through the window?
Yeah, you peek into the windows of the inn. You look like at the ground floor. You see your friends in there. You see the old lady behind the bar that they're talking to. You take a look around. There doesn't seem to be any other guests or patrons in the inn.
Point my finger at Pig. Everything all right in there?
Who are you pointing it towards?
Pig.
Hmm?
Is everything all right in there?
Oh yeah, if we're just getting some lore dumps in here, you're
I
missing it.
can't hear you back. That's not how this
Oh right, sorry, I forgot that sound.
The
works.
target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Oh, I can't
Point your
do this
finger
works.
towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Has to be a
So I-
whisper. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess he can whisper back.
Okay, I'll whisper back to you. We're getting lore dumps in here, and they got pie.
But the house is so gross. I'm gonna stay outside.
All right, suit yourself.
He's got legs.
Yeah, can you like tell us directions?
Directions are difficult with the fog in this place. Where would you want to go?
I don't know why that made me
Exactly.
spat over myself. Just like that, I was like, I knew that's exactly what you were going to say. It's like, I don't know what time it is. I'm sort of stuck in the swamp. I was like, can I have directions? Like, oh, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't really know anything. Sorry.
The inn just goes where it goes. I'm not really sure where we are at the moment.
Honey
It is what
Inn
it
just
is.
takes what it wants.
I have to go.
Hey.
Ta-ta, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I guess we'll take a pie with us on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did I say it was? Slices of delicious plum pie. So you take like an entire pie with enough slices for everyone.
Yeah, sure.
You leave back after 10 minutes. The inn stands back up and starts wandering away into the swamp.
Yay, we got pie.
From my house
Yeah.
with legs.
Is that the weirdest thing you've seen?
Yeah, but should I look around the area? Where are you getting the ingredients from? I don't trust it.
Yeah, the house provide.
It does taste like plum if you take a bite.
Yeah, I'm eating it. Or I'm eating my slice.
I'll eat
Yeah.
slices on. You know what? I'm also going to open my wine that sings.
Oh. The singing wine.
Yeah. I'm going to open it, cork it a little bit.
Yeah, I believe it said it keeps singing until you cork it, right? Or something like that.
Yeah. Until the empty of the wine.
Oh, okay.
The hell was that?
Spell being cast, which is the wine, I guess.
Oh,
A
yeah.
bottle of Witchlight wine. While the bottle is uncorked, it plays Calliope music until the bottle is emptied of wine. As you uncork it, the music that you heard at the carnival from the Calliope, the thing being manned by the monkey, starts playing out of the bottle.
You mean the leprechaun?
Yeah.
A leprechaun trapped in a monkey.
Anyone want any?
Drowns.
I
No.
mean, who would
but
say
thank
no
you.
to wine?
I've got my own, but yeah, that's nice.
I'll take a sip.
Okay.
Nice. It's good wine.
He's good.
He's
Who
good.
wants, while you're drinking and going to start to travel through the swamp again, who wants to roll me the next D8?
Well, Conna did, but
Connor's gone.
he's got it
A
going.
7.
That ain't good.
You don't know that.
What do you mean that ain't?
You don't know what it does.
A 7.
Just
Oh,
that.
that was bad. Is that your unlucky
Like-
number?
No.
Yeah, you're traveling through the swamp. You notice that the water level is kind of low in the area that you're at the moment. You come upon a 10-foot wide stream of water running through the swamp.
Damn, that's a lot of water.
Do you look at the
Yeah.
water?
Yes.
Okay. Character who looks into the water, the reflective surface catches a glimpse of an event transpiring at that very moment. You all see something different. So as you look into the water, it is another D8 to see what you see. Two, Sam, you look over into the stream of water. You see a bullywug bedecked in the trappings of a monarch, constantly adjusts his ill-fitting crown of lily blossoms while leafing through a large tome spread across his lap. So a bullywug decked in the trappings of a monarch, so very fancily dressed up, constantly adjusting his crown as he's flipping through a book.
Okay.
Mckadow rolling as the party token gets a 1. You see a headless, child-sized scarecrow with metal lobster claws for hands, and it's trying out some new heads, including an upside-down wooden bucket and a withered head of cabbage. It decides on a large gourd,
Hey, I see the same thing.
and the monarch sees the same thing.
I'll stumble back and follow my butt. Like a weird scarecrow man in the water.
Yeah, there's changing heads.
You saw it too?
Yeah. Water's
Freaking
pretty weird.
Yeah, there's been a lot of strange water in this place. It doesn't seem to work the same.
Yeah.
I thought that this week would be a bit more mystical. But so far, it's just like a big swamp.
It's a big swamp.
Come on,
Yeah.
pick roll that D8.
Too busy playing Among Us.
Who wants to do the next D8?
Isn't Destructore gonna look into the water?
I'm not interested.
No, you're interested? Interested? Okay.
Pig just
No,
ignores
Mckadow.
the river, looking away from it.
Mckadow, you wanna roll the D8?
Sure.
Okay, go for it. You continue on from the river. As you continue walking through the swamp, you see this man.
Oh, Tiefling. No, it's not, but
In the mist-veiled fields of the tall swamp grass dotted with clusters of cattails, you hear rustling in the vegetation, and this humanoid, 6 of these humanoids on stilts, reveal themselves.
hello there.
Are they gonna rob us like the last ones?
If they'll be... The stilt walkers stop, and they just look at you silently for a moment, and then just start walking again on their stilts.
Yeah, at least they didn't try to rob us.
I start following them. So how are you? Are you having a nice day?
He stops and speaks to you in Goblin.
Oh,
Do you understand Goblin?
my dad did. I know a couple of words. I say hi in Goblin, and then I say no Goblin.
Okay. Does any of the others know Goblin speak?
Yeah.
Goblin, yes.
Okay. Those who understand Goblin overhear this creature on stilts explaining to Snow that they are gathering eggs for trading in Dawnfall.
Okay. Gathering eggs for trading? Oh, nice.
Oh, you
Where's
speak Goblin?
Dawnfall? Yes, long story. Where's Dawnfall?
Yeah, again in Goblin. We know the direction to Downfall. We're happy to share.
Kind
In
of don't have any
exchange
X,
for a
so
memory or a trinket.
Okay. Well,
we don't have X. I'm like, why even go there?
that's the same.
Yeah, and he just like gives you the direction in which Downfall is located. He points in like a direction. Just keep following there, and you'll reach Downfall.
Can we ask him about Zabel now?
Yeah, you can ask him anything.
Then I'll ask him if he knows where her palace is. Or tower, or whatever it was.
Oh, sorry, we just simple egg catchers. Don't know nothing about Sibilna.
Nobody knows anything in this place.
Yeah.
I stare at them blankly. Speaking Goblin.
You stare at the what?
I stare at them blankly because they're all speaking Goblin.
Oh, yes, you have no idea what anyone is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sam, you want to go follow them to wherever
Well-
they're going?
They're going to the town, so if we can go to a town, and we might be able to find more information at that town.
Alright.
Taverns are a good source of information.
So you're
And
gonna follow them?
Yeah.
I thought we were
Okay.
going to follow, or just to the direction they pointed in, like they might not be going there immediately.
Yeah, let's go to the direction they pointed in.
Okay.
You speak
they
Goblin?
They were not
Pixie?
walking in the direction that they pointed. They are still collecting more eggs before returning back to Dawnfall.
You speak Goblin Pick?
Actually, no, I don't. Sorry.
Oh.
Metagaming prick.
Metagaming.
No,
That's why I was like, yeah, let's go, because no one told me that that's where they pointed in a different direction. I saw them point. Don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah. So do
Yeah.
you follow the guys, or do you go in the direction he pointed, or are you just gonna do another
Follow
wander
the-
through the swamp?
Can the guys who translated it to us tell us?
Yeah, we'll translate everything.
Not if they
They-
don't want to.
They pointed at a town where we could get information from. I'll
Let's
say
go to
that
the town.
in common.
Well, I mean, they didn't say we're gonna get
But
information.
where are they
from
going?
in.
They're going to get more eggs, and then they're going to the town.
Yeah, to trade the eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
So let's go to the town, see what's that about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you were talking to them, you recognize them as being hobgoblins on the stilts.
Or like Hoblin
like-
Goblins.
Yeah, which are bigger goblins. Okay, cool. Roll me a final D8 as you make your way in the direction that they pointed.
I'll roll it.
Oh, will you now?
Yes. A 4.
4. Ah, my favorite.
Uh-oh.
Something bad's
Or
gonna
is
happen.
One of the hazards of Hitter is some dangerous gas in the marsh, which erupts from iridescent bubbles in the muck. When a bubble touches something edged, such as a twig or a blade of grass, it pops, releasing its gas with a sound of stifled laughter. The gas smells like old cheese. You have to make a survival group check.
What?
So just all roll survival. If your average is higher than the DC, you're good. (16, 15, 15, and 13. Oh my god, the train every time.
It's only
Uh,
between 15 and 20.
Big Sam,
Roll high.
Snow, and Nolen. That's everyone, right? Yeah. The check is successful. You come to the swamp area. You see all these like bubbles, obviously filled with gas, like floating around. You manage to navigate your way through it without popping any of the bubbles.
Nice.
Nice.
What if I did?
If you want to pop a bubble, you can.
Did we see any of them pop?
Yeah, as you approach, you saw one like hit a leaf and like pop open. You saw
Okay.
like gas coming out and like you heard like a faint laughter.
Why would I hear laughter? That's weird.
And the smell of old cheese. It smells like old cheese in this entire swamp.
Oh, sweet.
Are you gonna pop it?
No, not if I saw one already. I was just gonna pop it to see. To be curious.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. I don't know if it's on my end, but it keeps like dropping like the ends of your sentences.
I don't know.
Like you
It-
said,
it
I
was
was
the
gonna
funniest
pop it to
one.
see, and then nothing.
Did it cut off for everyone else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Or my internet then?
Okay. But I get the gist. You were gonna pop to see what would happen if you hadn't seen one before.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As I launch your token across the swamp.
No.
You keep walking in the direction that they pointed you. After a good while of just trudging through the swamp, you reach like what seems to be a settlement.
Sweet. Okay, Chris. That's where I come into my element. I gather up all the Ewoks and go jump, jump, hey, jump, jump.
Oh no!
I
Not the
said, look at the
Ewoks.
dee.
Yeah, you see a settlement consists of a collection of outbuildings and ruins surrounding a monstrous cottage in the middle, like monstrously huge.
Is that a balloon? Unfinished over there?
Yeah, part of a different event. I don't know if you see that.
Oh, okay. I see it on the map, but I don't know if I see it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get to the center of this village without having to go through one of these buildings? Like, how does this structure work?
Yeah, you make your way to the buildings around the center. You notice that it's all bullywugs, courtly bullywugs that reside here. And bullywugs are the like frog people.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can get a picture of them.
as frog people. I don't know how
Yeah.
you pretty much imagine them.
Just amphibia.
The Dragonborn will hate them.
These boys.
Yeah.
Bullywug.
Bullywug.
Whose teeth are those? They don't have teeth.
They're hunters. Okay. You approach. You see these bullywug creatures around. You notice that the swampy water surrounding the building in the center seems to be higher than the other water levels you've seen in the swamp. And there is a
Can
thick
we see
fog
one
that
of the
hangs
frogs?
over all the outdoor areas. Yeah, frogs are like moving about, doing their froggy business.
Try go talk to them, see if we can at least have a language in common to communicate with them.
Okay. You approach one. It looks at you. It's like frog eyes turned towards you.
Good evening.
It
Can you understand me?
it answers back in like a guttural, like frogish, like. Rah, 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 rah.
Can I decipher that, Chris?
Do you have the
Oh.
language bullywug?
No.
Wait. Wait, let me check my inventory.
Okay.
I use this.
While wearing this helmet, you can use an action to cast the Comprehend Languages spell from it at will. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. That's for the reading, I guess, the touching.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to touch the frog the whole time.
Yeah, no, you understand the meaning of any spoken language you hear.
The literal meaning, so you're not going to understand metaphors or like colloquialisms. That's
Yeah,
going to be
right.
interesting.
So you're attuned to this, right?
I think I am. It don't have no tune thingy on it. So
I don't think this one has to tune. I remember
Yeah,
you getting
don't have
something
to
that
tune
doesn't.
it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, you can just do this then. You vaguely understand the bullywug now, and it's like a guttural frog language.
For 1 hour.
So what did it say?
It is pretty much asking who you are and what brings you here. He seems to be a guard of some sort, like he is holding like two-handed spear, like in the picture.
I can only understand language. I can't try and say it.
Yeah,
No. You can't speak it.
yeah. It's pretty much like a, like a guard at the door. Like, who are you? Why are you here? What is this group? What brings you here? Like that kind of
Are you
stuff.
gonna
He's,
translate
like,
that to
repeating.
us?
I'm gonna say, do you understand me? And I say in common.
It croaks, and you with your comprehend language, you hear that he's confused and getting a bit agitated, like he doesn't seem to be able to understand your speech.
Okay.
Croaked.
I start playing a little tune, Gris.
Oh wow.
It's not an animal.
It fucking is to me.
I'm gonna say it in my other languages as well. Do you understand?
Tell me that's not an animal, Gris. Go on.
You go through all your. Well, it counts as a creature, which is separate from a humanoid rather, which is separate from a creature.
I ain't a humanoid.
I'm going to Google it. I want to Google it.
I'll
Hey,
say
do
it
you
in
translate
giant,
all the
goblin,
text?
and orc.
Speak with.
Yeah, you go through all the
animals.
languages, and it just doesn't understand you, and it starts like shoving whoever was closest to him, like I guess Nolen, like back with his stick.
Oh shit.
Sam, can you translate?
It wants to know why
Aha!
we're here.
Aha, Gris. Gris.
Uh-huh.
It can speak bullywug, but bullywugs can also speak the language of frogs, so I speak to it like a frog.
They do actually have the feature
Oh, dab. Oh,
speak
dab,
with
Gris.
frogs and toads.
Yeah, so I speak to them in toad language and frog language. Oh, snap, Gris. I find your loophole, and I take it.
Snow starts like croaking much more like an actual frog or toad than these like bullywugs, their language.
I don't just suddenly,
Towards-
but like I did play a tune first. Like this
Okay.
is a spell.
Yeah. And then like starts croaking like a frog, like more like a frog than the actual bullywug. The bullywug, like you see his eyes like raise up a bit in confusion, and then starts like communicating back in frog, and they're just croaking at each other.
Sorry, I only know how to speak the language of frogs. I don't know your language.
Well, that's
we mean you no harm. We mean you no harm. So there's no need for any threats or anything. We're just trying to get some help. We heard there was a settlement here.
What brings you to Downfall? Selling or buying eggs? Is my frog voice apparently?
Yeah, I respect your authority. We're here to buy eggs and get some information if we can.
Very well, but no funny business, outsiders.
He says we can go in, but no funny business.
I start juggling and making clown noises.
All we got is funny business.
I have a question.
He throws his spear at you, Pick.
I was
No
kidding.
funny business.
But yeah.
You have a question?
Yeah.
What is that?
Can I understand their language? Just
Yeah.
since it is. Okay.
I imagine Sam very interested just listening to this conversation. Like, yes. Yeah, but he tells you you're allowed entrance in the outer ring of the buildings. Nobody's allowed to go to the big building in the center.
Why is that?
That's the home of our powerful leader. He does not just take visitors.
Oh, is that the person that flew up in the balloon?
Balloon?
Did you not see the balloon? There's a big balloon that crashed.
Oh no, did not see that.
Oh, okay. Well, if anyone comes up injured, they might have been in a crash. They probably won't speak your language. Look like probably a humanoid.
I see.
Keep an eye out. Thank you very much.
Yeah. As you enter the settlement, other than this guard, who's not quite like dressed like in the picture. That was just a general Bullywug picture of what they look like, but they look more more courtly, more like dressed like a royal court of like a king or a queen, like very fancy, like colors like purples and greens on their like clothing.
Why are they not covered in muck?
It does look dirty, their clothing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a dirty version of like pompous, courtly people.
Does it look like this is not was made or was looted?
It looks like they did this to themselves. They look very overdressed.
Yeah. All right. Interesting.
And you see, even as you move through the settlement, you see that this whole like courtly culture has like fully sunken into this Bullywug's culture. You see like a princely-looking Bullywug like doing the bow towards like a Bullywug dressed in a dress and like getting the hand and like kissing the hand, like all like very medieval court-like behavior.
Yeah. Interesting. They seem to be copying humanoid culture for some reason.
Do you think maybe they're compensating for something?
Perhaps.
I don't think we're gonna get much information out of those.
That's racist. Never
Hey,
underestimate the intelligence of anything.
Yeah, but the last few people we've met then have no idea where they are or how to get to Zybelna. So
And these people seem to be citizens of this place. They probably know more than anyone else we bumped into.
yeah, hopefully.
Very disappointed in you, Cleric. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised you are a religious person.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you're all racist, right?
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh no.
I might be, but
Look, I am, but not all priests.
Okay. Well, at least as long as you're not a necromancer. And I spit in the ground.
that's insulting.
Yeah, fuck them. They play with corpses. No
So
respect.
why are you accusing me of being a necromancer?
No, I said as long as you're not a necromancer. If you were, I'd probably stab you.
Yeah,
I
that-
just rolled something.
Yeah, as you are walking and talking, a finely dressed Bullywug approaches you
Oh.
and speaks to you in common, but very like frog-like common.
Hmm.
Greetings, outsiders. I am
On Connor.
roll a 6 and a 2. I am the Count of Bogbottom. They call me Ribble. I
Why
have
do they call you
learned your-
Rebel?
I have learned your common language from other travelers. Are you in need of a translator while you stay in Downfall?
That would
Yes.
be useful, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I only
Rem-
ask that you spread
remember-
that
No.
you spread rumors and stories of my greatness to the others in Downfall's court to elevate my status.
Is
I
it true?
But how can we spread rumors if we know not your people's own language?
Yes.
Good question.
He croaks and like lifts up some finger and you see him like thinking, I'll translate it for you.
But then that's just you telling people that you're great.
That means now you can just speak with animals, can you?
Shush.
I'm not going to go into lying to people. I don't know this guy.
No. Robert.
I mean, he's
Well, what brings you
helping us.
here to Downfall?
Do you know where to find Zybelna?
I do not, but perhaps
You disappoint me, people.
Our current leader, Gullop, the
Gallop
the X1X Roman numeral. My brain is blanking on what that is. Is that right?
14.
No. Oh, this no. 14 would be X1V.
Oh, X1X?
Yeah.
9.
So
19.
19? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gullop the 19th. the current leader of our little settlement here. Well, of the Bullywugs.
Well, how are we gonna meet him? The guard said that we're not allowed to go there.
Oh, and he points towards the center island. He does not reside there. He stays on the outside buildings like us. The center is only for Pavlorna.
Who's Pavlona?
Okay.
I love Pavlova.
Who's Pavlova? Oh, she's a very powerful magic user.
Also a delicious pie.
Yes.
Okay.
I love her pie.
Rabbit.
So what would you like to do now that you are in a downfall? In our mighty fine Bullywug settlement?
We would like to meet with your leader.
With the king?
Ah,
Yeah.
Follow me.
no.
Yeah, I see he's not gonna ask how we understood the guard.
This guy doesn't seem smart.
You follow him, you see a grand marble gazebo standing on top a mount of soggy earth. It's white stone streaked green with algae. The supporting pillars have sunk into the muck, unevenly so that the domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Amongst them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmured croaking of the gathered nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book open across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the pages. Without looking up, he says, Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th? He slams the book closed, as if to punctuate his question regarding you for the first time, and he did say this in common. Sleepy bullywug guards standing around their monarch snap to attention and ready their weapons.
No, unfortunately, we're not. We're not famous or anything like that. We don't have an entourage. We're just traveling adventurers.
This is him.
Apologies for our lack of etiquette. We weren't expecting to be here, so we're a little
Yeah,
turned
the
around and lost.
crocodile.
Yeah, I saw him. He's got a crocodile or alligator.
Yeah.
I think it's an alligator. They have a long snout, right?
Yeah, and somebody in the water saw this guy in their vision. They saw him going through his book.
Yeah, it was Aidan.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you instantly recognize him from seeing him in the river.
Oh, it's you! I've seen you before.
I don't know you. I have never seen you before.
I've seen you in the river.
Present yourself for the king. What are your names?
Oh, my name is Sam.
Nolen.
Snow Emberly. Destructore's muted.
And Destructor is be right back, AFK.
And this shy one, his name Pick.
I see. And yeah, you see King Gullop the 19th. He's accompanied by a baby crocodile. What brings you to my throne room?
We were hoping to ask you if you can give us direction to find Zybilna.
Yeah.
You would ask the great King Gullop for directions?
Yeah, I was like, that's why I laughed. Seriously?
Do you know where? See it? Oh, not where.
Apologies, they hit their
Where
head
did-
when we landed here. I was just wondering, we were hoping to trouble you for one of your many fine courtesans or people to guide us to the city. We were hoping to do an exchange. Perhaps I could play you some music from our world. We're from the mortal realm, you see, the material plane.
Ah, I see.
Sorry to cut you off there, dude, but I just felt like we were about to get fucking thrown in jail or something.
Yeah, we're about to get killed in a sword fight.
An exchange. Perhaps we can arrange something. And a bullywug, one of the servants, passes a wine goblet to you. Snow.
Oh. Is it empty or full? Is she looking... Do you want me to pour a drink in here?
The wine goblet is empty. Well, it doesn't have wine in it, but it has a scrap of parchment in it with words written on it in Sylvan. I don't know if you know Sylvan.
I don't.
Sam.
Sam's never told me about his helmet.
Yeah.
I give it to him.
I'm
so
afraid I don't
probably
speak
know.
this language, unfortunately. I only know Infernal and Common.
Language?
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to understand it. Let me have a look.
Okay.
What? Yeah, and the servant like disappears in the crowd of frogs. Language? What are you talking about? Says the king.
There's a letter in here. See?
A letter? And you see, the guards like stand at attention.
I know exactly
what
what's
the-
happened here. Like the frog was not supposed to give us that letter. We should have gotten that in secret, but here we go.
Oh no.
What did the servant hand you? Show it to me at once.
Sure. I give him the goblet.
I thought Sam got it.
Yeah, he's got the letter.
Where is this letter?
Oh, I believe my. Are you done reading with it?
What does it say, Chris?
You need to run your hand
you-
over it quickly.
Yeah, you touch
will me hand-
it. The scrap of paper says, find. I'll put it in the chat. Just copy and pasting. Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives.
And as soon as I see that you're done reading, I'll give him the letter.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know what's on it, and we are surrounded by a lot of people.
okay. Oh, it seems like the rebellion of the previous, that still believes in the previous king, is still active. Guards, you must investigate this at once. And he hands the piece of paper off to one of his guards, and he runs off with it.
Oh, the previous ruler's still alive?
Are you associated with this rebellion?
No,
Don't
like I
even know
said,
who they are.
we're from the material plane. We just got here.
Hmm. Well,
We
it is-
we were at a carnival. Do you know the carnival that comes to our world every 8 years or so?
He's
The
like, you see
Witchlight
him
carnival?
like thinking. I think I have heard of that carnival, but I've not been there. But
You
yes,
trust me, you'd remember the proprietor. He was wearing a very tight bodysuit. Like, it was like no imagination at all. We saw everything.
You offered a song in trade for? What did you request?
Could you give us a guide to take us to the city?
The city.
Or whatever. What was
What
it called?
city?
What were you saying, Scott?
What city?
No. The place you were looking to get to?
We're looking just to find Zybelna. Or I don't know, fortress, tower.
Oh, yeah, I guess her. Well, I don't imagine, like, if she's like the royalty, she'd be in this big city. We're looking for Savannah, did you say?
Zybelna.
Zybelna, on behalf of the carnival. Would she be in some city or palace, or?
Rumors say that Tribilla is being kept in her palace, but nobody knows for sure. You want a guide to reach the palace?
Yes, please, if it's not too much inconvenience. I promise you the song will be worth it.
I see. Well, present the song first. I will deem it worthy.
I shall play Careless Whisper.
Nice.
And I'll make the
do-
voice 3 times louder, and I'll add flickering lights and all this shit, and I'll, all that stuff.
Okay, do me a performance check with advantage.
Performance with advantage. Oh, one of those was a 1.
Ooh,
God damn.
15.
First or second one? First one, ooh.
Yeah, you start playing away. You see all the frogs in the court, like almost like a ballroom dance erupts, where they go into a very medieval style dance, where the men like ask the lady frogs. I think frogs are both genders anyway, but whatever. The ones dressed as males and the ones
Some
dressed in
species
dresses.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about bullywugs.
Are asking each other to dance, and a little bit of a ballroom party erupts in the throne room of King Gullop the 19th. He seems very entertained by your performance.
Can I ask one of them to dance as well?
Yeah, sure.
Can I dance with the frog?
What would dancing fall under? Also performance?
Yeah.
I think
And
that's what we
that's
did once.
charisma, so maybe not. Hang on, let me see.
Do me
Dancing. 5.
performance or acrobatics, I guess, depending on how crazy your dance is.
I do acrobatics.
Okay. Start doing some like flips and stuff.
Oh, and that
Oh.
one. What the fuck is wrong with me today?
Ruined the whole party.
Yeah, you ask like a bullywug in a dress to dance. She takes your hand. Tries to like follow your lead. You're the man. You
Performance.
have to lead, and it's not going well. Like you're just constantly stepping on her like froggy feet on her flaps between her toes, and she seems very annoyed with you. She kind of just like flusters, gives you a slap, and walks away.
Damn.
He got rejected by a frog.
So I looked up what other people seem to do. Acrobatics or athletics for like crazy shit, like crazy breakdancing, jumping all over the place, and then just like a performance for a normal dance.
Okay, cool.
Which sounds pretty fair to me.
Yes. Well, it seems that you have already met the Count of Bogbottom, Ribble. Your performance was adequate. Ribble will be your guide to the palace, but he can only take you so far.
Oh, that would be most gracious. Thank you so much.
Now, if that'll be all, I would like for you and your group to leave the kingdom. It seems like the rebels are trying to contact you, and I will not have this in my domain.
I understand. We don't want to get pulled into this
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to a civil war with frogs.
Can we get some
You don't
food
want to
first?
join the Frog Rebellion?
No.
No.
Yeah, like a ballroom scene transpired, so there are servants going around like offering food and drinks. The food are like little like swamp snails on a plate, and the drinks is like this like greenish looking juice that you're not too sure what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to
When
read
I'm finished
anything.
playing the song, like I'll take a quick refreshment break and try it.
Okay.
I'm
King.
not trying anything.
Do you mind telling me when it's soon gonna be nighttime?
The day has only just begun. You came here quite early.
How many hours are in a day in this world? Do you know? Or do you not measure by hours here? Sorry, Chris. These things pop into my head. I don't do it to trip you up.
I believe it's 24 hours as well, but I am not.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for now 24 hours.
Okay. And you don't have proper nighttime, I noticed. At least from the one night we've been here.
Ah, yes, it never truly gets as dark in this realm as it does in some of the other realms. Where did you travel from, if you don't know these things?
The material realm. Tamriel.
Tamriel.
That's what you said, right? Not Tamriel.
No, that's Elder Scrolls.
That's the Elder Scrolls. Hang on. No, I've watched Critical Role. I should know this.
Roll intelligence.
No, I know this. You said it last session.
I
Amon?
don't know. Are you thinking of Faerun?
Is that where we are? Aaron?
Faerun is like the continent and/or planet, I think, for the D&D setting.
I'm trying to say the continent. D&D continent.
It would be Faerun. F-A-E-R.
Faerun. Okay.
Yeah. Faerun.
Faerun.
Oh, you have traveled from far. I hope you enjoy your stay in the Prismir.
Learning new languages is hard. Take your time.
Yes. The Count of Bogbottom Ribble gets summoned and gets pretty much forced to be your guide, and he will guide you to the palace if you want to go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have any shops here? I mean, like I want to
we
check
were-
out. I want to
We
check
were
out
asked
these
to
eggs.
leave.
Yeah, on the way out.
Yeah.
Because we're in the center. Well, not the center. He doesn't live in the center. I want to see about these eggs and things. Or maybe they have some unique Fey realm items that might help us get through the swamp.
Yeah. Just quickly seeing if there are any shops here.
These frogs are giving me flashbacks to a pantomime I saw when I was younger.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so so they would know about balloons and stuff. There are definitely balloons here, I see. I didn't think you would reach this place that far, so I hadn't looked too far ahead about like what's available here in town. Yeah, there is a as you walk to leave, you see this bad boy.
Jesus Christ. A
Wow.
storm in a balloon?
Yeah.
I guess they're using the cloud instead.
A big black balloon floats over the lake, tugging at its moorings. Beneath it hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant stall. A large pane of grey glass is drawn closed across an opening above the con. A sign mounted above the window reads, "Wondrous wares and fair fares."
What
The
the
balloon-
hell is this?
The balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be a rolling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow with lines and netting.
Is this the house from up? Does this thing move from place to place?
It seems to be moving across the lake, but it's currently parked.
Oh, how can we like you see Snow go, well, I really gotta stop doing that. I keep meaning to say I instead of Snow. You see me go, how can you not like come on? And I start like gesturing towards us. we gotta look.
I'm kidding.
Come on!
The frog revolution is about to start. You want to go look at that?
Fuck the frog revolution. Who cares?
Yeah, I really want to see this balloon as well.
Well,
Fine.
there's a big sign saying magical wonders. You have so much nice stuff. We need items.
I wonder how much frogs would have. Okay, fine. But I
You're
don't know. if
from
they would-
here, Pick. What should we get?
Well, I do know of a few things here and there, though it has been a while since I've been here. But
Why
still,
did you leave? Why did you leave?
Personal reasons. Also,
What are
because it
they?
was fun.
What are the personal reasons? Pick?
Just
You don't really see
silence.
you don't really see boundaries too well, do you?
No, I'm not very wise.
Makes sense.
Okay, can we stop wasting time and go?
I want to find out about his backstory. That's not waking time.
We're
Why'd you
just
leave,
gonna
Pick?
pressure
Pick,
everyone.
come back. Pick, I start
Nope.
chasing him.
Nope.
Are you
Pick,
heading
why did you leave the fair realm, Pick? Pick! I point at him and cast the spell and send a message to his head.
Just whisper it directly
Yeah.
into his brain.
Pick!
The
Okay,
voices.
Robbie, I can talk directly into your mind.
As long as I can see you. And even if I can't see you, as long as I know you're there.
What do you do, Pick?
Oh, you do
I
this.
broke him.
No, I'm probably just gonna stand there with a vacant expression of "fuck this shit" on my face.
Bit of fun.
I ain't telling you my origin shit yet. You're not getting that. All you need to know is I left for my own reasons.
Yeah, you
That's what all criminals say.
you open your UI and you see the little friendship bar with Pick isn't high enough to unlock the story progression.
I roll persuasion.
Just do the Dragon Age style. Just shower him with gifts until they like you.
No, just make someone grovel and sleep with them.
Okay, if we keep asking him enough, he'll give us an answer.
So is
This is
anyone
true.
approaching this dark, cloudy balloon?
I was chasing him over there.
I
yeah.
will.
Okay.
I'm more
Well,
interested
I
in
guess
what
we
these two
technically
are doing.
approached it while I was being chased. So yeah.
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 As you approach it, you see that it's
Oh, fuck.
Cultists.
it's being run by these two humanoids. As you approach, they see you approach and they look over your group and they greet you in Sylvan first.
What
Does
the fuck
anyone
is that?
speak
What the fuck is that
Sylvan?
bottom one doing? His legs are so far forward. It's like he's
He's got goat legs. I think.
leaning
Yeah.
backwards at the same time.
He's about to do like a guitar slide.
Yeah, he's like slashing with his weapon, and so his body's coming across there. I see what you mean, though. It looks weird.
Mm. But yeah, they greet you in Sylvan at first. Does anyone understand or can speak back in Sylvan?
I
Can't speak back,
understand
but
it.
he understands it.
Has it been an hour yet since I've tested
no.
it?
It's not been an hour.
Then I can understand it.
Okay. In Sylvan, you hear them say, "Welcome to Trinket, Bauble, and Charms.
Trinket
we're-
problem.
We're open for business."
Okay. What was
Oh.
your
Oh yeah, I know
business?
Oh yeah, I do know Sylvian
Okay, so you
because
understand it as well.
I'm from here.
Yeah.
All right, pick translate.
Okay. Go ahead, Gris. Just say whatever you need to say, and for reference, I will just be translating it to them.
Yeah. Okay. So you approach. They say that they're open for business. That they are a merchant stall, trinket and bubble and charm.
Are there 3 of them running it called Trinket, Bubble, and Charm?
You only see 2 of them in the store.
We're in the store.
Well, it's like, like you can see in the picture of the balloon, it's kind of like you're standing on the outside in front of the merchant stall.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like like buying a hot dog from a food cart and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
you don't go inside. Yeah.
Ask them what payments do they take.
that. Like everything in the Prisbeer, we trade in odd trinkets and the like.
Why? Why do you trade in trinkets?
More fun that way. I don't know if that's the actual reason, but that's what I always thought it was. Especially when I saw how dull the currency is in your world.
Then why do you take it? No, I know you know you think.
Yeah. So one of the 2 says, "If you trade with me, all I demand in return is the color of your eyes." And the other
As in you would,
I'm not
as in
trading
you would
with them.
physically take it or just to see it.
and the other says, to trade with me, I demand your rhythm in your step."
Fuck off.
Who can
All right, we're
dance?
not trading with those guys.
You see,
The last people like try to steal our memories.
You see outside of their shop is a sign with a text in 3 different languages, in Sylvan, Common, and what seems to be Bullywog, like very just like random scribbles and the like.
Okay.
What
It
does it say in
says-
common?
It's a sign that says available for a limited time only. Very good thimble, mug of bumble beer, dusk mallow pie, bundle of dry wood, ink portraits, moonlight monocle.
Do we see like anybody else trading with them?
You're the only ones here at the moment.
Damn.
What do you mean you take the color of our eyes?
Well, the one that said that produces a small marble. This little trinket will drain the color from your eyes.
I'm gonna leave it what, black?
Your irises will become transparent.
So
I'll look blind.
So it'll look like you're blind.
Yeah.
No.
Would we become blind?
What is wrong with you?
Well, I'm just asking.
No, not you, him.
Oh,
Are you what language are you speaking to them now?
Common.
Okay.
yeah, but pick is
They,
translating.
Next time something.
Yeah, they realize that you're speaking common when like Pick is like translating your common to Sylvan, and they're like, "Oh, we can speak the common language of the other realm."
Then what is wrong with you?
They just opened with Sylvan, thinking that was the way to
Yeah.
go. Nothing is wrong with us. We just trade in precarious things.
Why do you want the color of someone's eyes? What purpose could that possibly gain you?
It is what I desire the most.
Why? Stop telling me it's what you desire. Tell me why. All you people are fucky.
Oh,
It
he
is
calls me the racist.
They're acting
Well,
fucky.
You can take the deal or not. The choice is yours.
Alright,
What
walk
about the
away.
other one? What does he mean with the rhythm of our steps?
Don't like these people. They're dicks.
What about the rhythm of your steps?
Yeah, or like what does he take exactly?
He also shows a bubble. Oh no, he produces a articulated wooden marionette and makes it dance on the countertop while going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and if you decide to trade with me, the rhythm of your step will go into this marionette.
Can we make
Oh.
ribbon trade with them?
It's always something, isn't it?
And it will rob you of your dancing ability.
Ribbon, how good's your dancing skills?
I am not great at the ballroom dances. I have yet to woo a suitable companion.
You want to trade?
I have no need of trinkets, bubbles, or charms.
But your entire currency it revolves around it.
I think the frog people trade.
You
with
saying
us.
you're rich?
I'm the Baron of whatever I said earlier. I can't remember.
No, I'm borrowing somewhere.
Yeah, I'm the Count of Bogbottom.
That's right.
I've
Yes.
got, I've got some value.
Are they for trade?
But yeah, this place is weird. They trade in weird currencies.
Yeah, I ain't getting my eyes. We're
Yeah.
definitely not getting a barred fucking rhythm. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're not trading
Aidan's
this.
being oddly quiet. Are you
I'm-
considering this?
No, I'm not. I'm just like looking dead
Okay.
at him like, what the fuck are they doing?
You've got some nice colors there for your eyes. Half-Orc, perhaps you would like to trade?
Come near my eyes, I'll chop your hands off.
Oh. The Darkling takes a step back.
He does not fuck around.
I do forgive them. They're from the well, I guess mortal realm you'd call it or something. They're used to trading in tiny little coins.
I get right up close to Pick and go, if you're so tough, why don't you do the deal?
I just said that in Sylvian. Did you understand me?
I
You
did.
didn't say you said that, Sylvian.
Okay, I said it in Sylvian.
Well, you need to
Okay.
tell me that, or I don't fucking
And
know.
I will repeat that to everyone that I heard. in-
Yeah, he translates. Then I get right up to him and say that.
The language barrier. Truly broken.
Get him, York. Get him.
Didn't York?
York is on.
No, he's been
Yeah.
here.
York is
on
no
my,
more.
on my
The
leg.
York.
Yeah, he's batting at the mic.
Yeah, but you're
Good
not
old real
interested
York.
in a very good thimble, a mug of bumble beer, a duskmallow pie, a bundle of dry wood, an ink portrait, or a moonlight monocle.
They're
wanna
not
know
driving
the
a
Really
car
seem like
park
it'd be worth the loss of your dancing abilities or the color of your eyes just for that.
Yeah. Some would say that it's all just junk. Some.
Yeah, Gris would leaving.
Yeah, okay. You just walk away from the store. They say nothing as you leave, and some guards show up. Oh, you've spent time here long enough. We're here to escort you out of the town.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
we're
that's what
leaving.
ribbon was for. We're leaving now.
And as you get escorted out, you do with your passive perception, you do spot some more like rebellious-looking bullywugs, like peeking from behind buildings and stuff like that, like trying to like, are there no guards around? Can we get into contact with them? But you are covered in guards at the moment, being escorted out, and nobody approaches you.
Yay!
Excuse me. I need toilets. Do you mind if you stop?
You don't have to do this.
You just
You
had
can
to
go
do
in
it.
the swamp outside of town.
Oh, okay. But I really need it now.
No, you get guided outside of Dawnfall. You're at the edge of town. They push you off into the swamp. You've got your guide with you, who will take you as far as he can towards the palace. And we have been going for almost 3 hours. I need some time to look up what's at the palace and what's in between the palace. More importantly, from where you are now.
All right,
So
did we push you too much, Chris?
I'm gonna call it here for today. I did not expect you guys to go this far north of the map yet. But that's
We're already here because you rolled.
Yeah, it's because you ran into the stilt guys. I didn't know they had a means of pointing you directly to the town. But it's fine. I just need to do some reading, catching up to where you guys are for next time.
You know,
It's
Gris,
better than.
I'm really
half-assed, isn't it?
glad that we got to see the H in this.
Yeah.
'Cause that looks a little sus.
Oh yeah. Let me check that on the
HITHER.
Oh,
I could have been an L.
Hit her?
It's hit her. It's hit her.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I hit her the Queen's way.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's at half hit her. Oh god.
Are you
Well,
still
on-
streaming? Did you just say that while still
yes,
streaming?
yes. On that note, we're gonna call it here for today. You all get some experience.
How much
Yay.
experience?
300.
All get 150 experience each.
You bitch.
Yo,
You
50
fucking
away.
did that on purpose, you little bitch.
didn't we just complete a section as well?
Yeah, but you got most of the reward last.
I'm only
session for
50
that.
experience
Most of
away
the
from a level
rewards,
up.
Chris.
Yeah.
Most.
Well, you said
So
we
there's
was gonna get
something you're
more
holding
rewards.
back? Because you don't want us to be level 3 yet?
850. No. How much
My
does
gold went up again. What the
how much does
fuck?
that put you on? Yeah, the sheets are like being weird. I'm not too sure.
I don't
we're
want
at
to fucking cheat with the
850.
gold. I don't like cheating on
I'm
the fucking
50
cheat.
points away from my next level now.
So we all of us are.
are.
Because
Yeah.
whenever I joined you guys, me and Chris were originally going to be like, oh, you don't keep the same XP, but then everybody leveled up as I joined, so they ended up being the same level as
Yes.
me anyway. It's like,
Lol.
okay, fair enough.
You were gonna be behind, but you caught up.
Yeah, I caught up because the leveling, you have to put the 450 XP on the sheet in order to get to level 2, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Okay, cool. Any questions?
Yeah, give us 50 XP.
That's not a question. Can you
That's
phrase
not
it
a
as a
question.
question?
Or you will
Oh.
die, Chris.
Oh no!
Still
And
not
the
a
question is, do you want that?
You just go out
Um,
in the swamp, kill some boars until you have 50 XP.
yeah, exactly. It's a shame we
They've
can't do this on
proven
a
they
different
have
day or something so Conna can
absolutely
play
no
more.
life.
Yeah. I've asked if there's like another day that works better for Conna, but it's
You guys
it's gonna
already
be
do
the
another
same.
game. I think that the only other way would be if that game ends, which probably won't be for a long time.
Yeah, but Conna also can't
Mm.
play long in that game either. It's also
Oh, really?
like an hour and a half tops.
Oh, that's shite.
But we do start earlier for that one. I don't know if starting earlier on Friday would work for you guys, but we'll think about it. We'll discuss
It
it.
would work for me,
Ah.
certainly.
6:30 would be the earliest I could probably do.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, we
I'll
start
see,
at 10 for me, so it would work for
Structure,
me.
you
if
can't
we
even
start
get
early.
here before 8 o'clock.
I'll
kidding.
see what we can
Okay,
do.
today
for, like,
that was because things got out of
Yeah, I
control
know.
for
Yeah.
me. But yeah.
I'll see what we
Yeah.
can do for next Friday to see
Okay.
if we can start a bit earlier, so
Just
we
for
can
Connor.
play a
Alright.
bit longer.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. That is us for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.